I need to bring the mic closer. I think it's so. Why is it not going up very much? Blah, blah, blah. What? Did I change something? Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. How about that? Okay, it's good enough. Hey everyone, another Dota 2 night. It's Thursday night, and it's the best of Thursday nights because I don't have work tomorrow. It's been a pretty crazy couple weeks. This week was great because really only the first 2 days were work, but the first day was like the KT, and so we had free food. Not that I had free food, but that always helps. And then Wednesday and Thursday was hackathon, so no work. I did have to work, but it was like a lot more casual, had a lot more fun. And then tomorrow is no work, so I can stay up late tonight. Ha! No curfew for me. I mean, it's self-imposed curfews, but whatever. And I have to go to drop my car off to the shop tomorrow at 8 a.m. So I'm not technically totally free, but I'm pretty free because tomorrow is do whatever I want day, and it's Halloween this weekend, as you can tell, because I'm wearing cat ears. Well, I mean, I always wear cat ears, but we can pretend it's for Halloween because we might as well. So I casted yesterday. I casted the college league, and tonight it seems like we've got GOAT5, which I'm casting for Fred. This is, what team am I on? What team am I on? Where did the teams go? GOAT5 is for Fred. I still have a lot of teams to go, but I casted Illegal last week, I think, right? And Pot of Sloth. So still working my way through. We're only here in round number 2, right? Wait a sec. Round number 2? Yeah, week number 2. We're here in week number 2. GOAT5 and Esports LSU. I'm guessing Esports LSU, like they could actually be from LSU. It's definitely a bummer. So if you play in the college leagues, most of the, basically you're going to be playing up against Immortal players. There's no like tiers of leagues in the college stuff. It's just everyone's playing against each other. And so if you say like the best 5 players from a given school are going to be on the team, a lot of times it seems like they're Immortals, or with the good ones, they're going to be like a team of 5 Immortals. That's just how it works. It's kind of like in CEA, the corporate esports league that I did. Like, it's like Amazon versus Facebook and Google and all that stuff. They're companies full of a bunch of tech people, and you field the best players, so they're all immortal, of course. It's a really big bummer if your school or your company doesn't happen to have a bunch of Immortal players. Then you're left with a bunch of people that you kind of have no chance of winning. It's a bummer. So at least in like the corporate league, Amazon had enough to field like 4 teams, and so it was just understood that 2 of the teams are just really crummy, relatively speaking. One of them is kind of like in the middle, and then one of them is just all the Immortals. Well, I guess there was one with Immortals and then another one with like Immortals and like Divines, and they kind of had a chance. So it's kind of cool that the LSU team, they're in the Contender League, so that's like the middle tier. That's like Legend and stuff. I think the MMR cap is like 4K maybe. It's cool to like, they have a chance to play on the amateur stage. Since in the esports league, like the one I casted last night was all Immortals, and it was like top tier. It was crazy. Everyone was like an Immortal except for Gentry, PSR, pre-Space Rat, and his team ended up losing because the other team was just so good. Oh god. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we get to do it. It's Pocky Day. Let me go post in the chat that it's time. I wish like my Discord thing was just like always there, so I didn't have to like keep typing it out in Chrome and then like copying the address and putting it over here. What are we at? GOAT5 versus LSU Esports. Wait, Esports LSU. Yay! Just me tonight. Last night was me. Oh wait, no, last night was just me too. But I was also gonna cast last night. I was gonna cast Angel of Death team. I casted them in the preseason. They're in the intermediate league. I was gonna cast them with Ozone, but I forgot I had promised Gentry to cast the college league. So, yeah. Lobby is apparently up. Let me go find it. Why are some of them green? GOAT5. There we go. Fred and Juicy Panda. Oh God. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. And Marcy Simp. I don't know that name. They like OG apparently. And they have a lot of money. And they're really good. Level 25 Arc Warden, level 24 Zeus. They are legit. Oh, they have the 3-tailed fox courier. I mean, obviously you want the 9-tailed fox courier, but 3-tailed fox is cute too. And they have Red Paw, the cute little red panda courier. That is cute. That is just cute. So big news in the Dota scene. They finally dropped the new hero today, Marcy. We're not going to see her, of course, because it's captain's mode and they don't put the new heroes into captain's mode for a while. But new hero. Let's see if I can show her to you. I might as well. Let's switch over to the main thing. What do I have to do? Well, there. Marcy. Here's Marcy. This is her little animation. I got mixed feelings about her. I'm not sure what the general response is from the community. Not like I'm like plugged in, but I watch enough of the little things on YouTube with the people that I like, and they usually tell me what the community is. But she's so new. Just happened today. They don't know. I don't know what the general response is. Definitely, she seems to be a fairly simpler player, fairly easy to grasp her skills. They are fairly versatile though. You can see she's a melee hero. Well, obviously melee. So everything close up. She can be a carry, or she can be support. She can initiate, or she can escape. And she can disable. Very, very well-rounded hero. Very dynamic across the field. Lots of options. And I demoed her a bit. She's kind of fun. The only thing I'm worried about with her, well, one of the things I'm worried about with her is like her character. It's like, so she's from the anime, the Dota anime. That's where she comes from. She doesn't speak, I think she just whistles, which is really cute for sure. And I love her portrait. Her character art is awesome. She looks so cute. But it's like when they brought Davion in, they made the Dragonite persona Davion from the anime. To me, she looks like an Overwatch character. They're like going into this other animation style, this other art style that doesn't feel like Dota anymore. That's my only concern right now. I don't want them to keep going this direction. I can't quite tell what it is about her and Davion that irks me a little bit, or like makes me worry. I know like I'm thinking Overwatch. I don't know if it's similar to LoL, but I'm thinking Overwatch. If I look at like other heroes, see like this is Davion, he's got a similar kind of art style with like the face. But there's other heroes that are humans in Dota. Plenty of humans. See like there's like Drow and like Anti-Mage. And I got the cool persona for her. She looks awesome. She has a well-defined art as well. Like it's very detailed. It looks cool. But somehow she feels natural. But Marcy just seems too something. I don't know what word to use. Too like simple or too human-like. She's missing something. What she is though, she's so cute. She's so cute. I can't wait to play her. She's totally a great person. Oh, I don't know her person. She's a fake character, of course. But I like she doesn't talk. She got the whole cutesy thing going on. Totally my kind of person. Looking like Wind Ranger. She looks cool. Look how dynamic she is. Look how wild she is. Yeah, that's a custom set. That's the Arcana. Let's look at her normal stuff. Default. So look, she looks not quite human. Like look, her face looks kind of weird. She's got the weird eyebrows. And her clothes are weird enough. Her model is just very, very like pixelated because she's an older hero. So her model isn't as well defined. Versus like Marcy. She looks good. Look how detailed her model is. Look at that. So dynamic. Her face is so clear. Maybe that's what bothers me. It's like the first time it's like the second time they've done such a good job with the model. Maybe that was bother. I don't know. If you can figure out why it's bothering me so much, please let me know. I feel like it should be a good thing, but there's like, oh, I hate it when I can't figure it out. Oh, wait. Let me switch back. Starting soon. I don't have any replays yet. It's only week number 2, and because I'm bouncing around between the different teams, then like before when I was sticking with like just Envy, I was casting the same group. They would like go and make clips from my stream. Doo-boo. Doo-boo. Oh, Doo-boo polar bear. I love it. Why am I getting reported? GOAT5 has 2 people I do not know. 2 new people. So we will see how high they can fly. How awesome they can get. But get hyped, a best of 2 between the 2 heroes. Oh, here we go. We are in the drafting stage. Hey everyone, welcome to game number 1 of the Amateur Dota 2 Contender League Season 33, week number 2, best of 2 between Esports, LSU, and the GOAT5. You can tell a lot about these teams before it even starts by looking at their flags. Look at this glorious Esports LSU flag with presumably half of some kind of meme face here. I don't even know. This icon looks pretty like normal, you know, LSU Tigers. That kind of confirms that they are indeed Louisiana State University. The LSU Tigers. GOAT5 has their classic GOAT icon. But look at this. Look at their flags. They're so legit. It's like a pennant with a fork on it. I know nothing about Esports LSU. This is definitely a new team. I don't recognize any of the names. GOAT5 is Fred, naturally. We all love Fred. He's the best. Juicy Panda we also love. Doo-boo Polar Bear, one of the best supports of all time. Maybe that's a bit dramatic. Fine. One of my favorite supports. Well, that doesn't really mean much because I could just say everyone's my favorite support and then he's one of the favorites. He's one of them, which is just everyone, which means nothing. So I can say it as a true statement, but it means more than that. Doo-boo Polar Bear is fun to watch and is very good. I've never seen Marcy Simp or Why Am I Getting Reported? W-A-I-G-R. Wager. Wager. I like that name. Wager. We'll see if their actual name is different. You know, these names are different sometimes. I'm eating Pocky. Please excuse that. I've eaten way too much food today because we had free food. We had free birds, which is great. But I didn't, that was for lunch and I'm still a little hungry. The bans come out, already banning out 2 carry. Well, Monkey could be a support, but a first ban Spectre is very odd. Like, really odd. She's not very popular these days. Very unlikely she's going to be a first pick. Whatever, they're doing it. GOAT5 bans out Axe and Pango, 2 great offlaners or supports. LSU picks up Wyvern as their first hero as a support. GOAT5 picks up that Earthshaker. Each have their own advantages. Wyvern brings right out of the bat, you got the Winner's Curse. Gives you a spell immunity piercing stun with that ult, which it's all important, of course. That means you can't easily pick like Juggernaut or Lifestealer to just spin TP or rage TP. That's always nice to have. And Wyvern's a great counter anyway to Lifestealer and Jug with Cold Embrace. Earthshaker is great for positioning, those big long stuns, good harassment. Now GOAT5 brings out the Weaver. I've seen so much support Weaver lately. I suppose it's because it's just in these leagues. It's been quite common. Yeah, last night was just ridiculous. I think each team played Weaver, and Weaver was just so good. She's such a good support, or it's such a good support. Them. It used to be that Weaver is always going to be your carry, but now you just go for bugs. You get a Falcon Blade, you get an Urn, you get the Medallion. You just reduce everyone's armor. You harass. You go in and out of the battles. You just kite people. You go pick off people on the ends. Somehow, even though you're support, you can still get enough farm. Very frustrating to deal with. We'll see how it goes off though. If Weaver should be in the off lane, hopefully. Would not do very well up against the Centaur. Centaur will hurt Weaver way more than Weaver can hurt Centaur. But Weaver up against Wyvern, that'll be a bit different. LSU picks up Centaur as their offlaner.
10 seconds remaining.
Overall great hero. Has the stuns, has the burst damage, has the stampede for the saves, has the return or retaliate
Radiant team back.
to passively return the damage, which is all great. Next round of bans, LSU takes out Tide. Okay, Tide's a great offlaner. Has the Kraken Shell to reduce the damage, to
10 seconds remaining.
provide the passive Dispel every time you take a certain amount of damage, so it kind of requires you to get a break on the enemy team if Tide gets to be pretty annoying.
Team ban.
No Arc Warden. Okay, seems like some random bans. I don't think GOAT5 is... Well, it's a new GOAT5. There's 2 new heroes. There are 2 new players. Maybe they play these heroes. I know Fred doesn't. And Dubu doesn't. Juicy Panda? I don't think I've ever seen Juicy Panda play Arc Warden. GOAT5 bans out the Drow. The Void Spirit. Okay. I don't really know where it's going, but those are definitely bans. I suppose Drow would be very frustrating for both Weaver and Earthshaker, and Void Spirit is very, whatever the word is. He escapes very easily. He's very difficult to kill. He is assimilate, can probably take off the bug, which is frustrating. Very difficult to pin down. Evasive, very evasive. Yeah.
Team ban.
What the heck is this meme? What is this? I don't know what it is. And as always, if someone knows why the background of the sky on both of them changes randomly. So like right now it's black. It's black. See, it's black. It's been black for a while. It's going to change to a different color before we finish the thing. Usually changes like somewhere around here. It'll just change randomly, I think like during one of the switches. I really don't get it.
5 seconds.
LSU Esports is all over the place. Ban out of pause 3, ban out of 1, ban out of 2. 3, 2, 1. And they ban out also 3, 2, 1 on the GOAT5 side. They pick up Oracle, which is pretty nice. You can dispel off the Arctic Burn, I think, which is great. You got the Fate's Edict to stop people from attacking, to block for magic damage, which Centaur does and Wyvern does. You got the Dispel with the False Promise. It's good stuff, I suppose. Nothing massive yet, I guess, like combo-wise. That does mean one of these 2 heroes is a core. Could be a carry Wyvern, could be a pause 3 Earthshaker. I would hope it's not a pause 3 Earthshaker. That would not be fun. Oracle is almost always a support. I really doubt they're going to go for like a mid-Oracle. Probably Weaver is the carry, maybe. GOAT5 has the last pick. They can kind of swap things around if they want to. LSU picks up the Luna as their carry, showing 2 cores already. Luna's already naturally like slightly countered by Oracle with the Fate's Edict, which gives the magic immunity, which is totally just destroys Luna's Eclipse. But Luna's generally a good carry to have. Dishes out magic damage or physical damage, both. Should do good up against Earthshaker if Earthshaker is the pause 3. Having Luna plus Wyvern, pretty annoying combo. We'll see what build they go. I would expect physical DPS, seeing as we got the Oracle to go up against. You never know though. So Eclipse is not going to do so well. Earthshaker, of course, is going to hate it. But Weaver just Shikuchi's out of there and time lapses. Plenty of time to time lapse. Eclipse does not sync up with Winter's Curse unless you go set something up, which you could totally do. Still, she's a solid carry overall. Maybe they're just going for some kind of safety pick. Start the week off strong. Bane. That's their second support. Okay. Okay. Still not sensing any combos here. Yes, you can Nightmare someone into a Centaur Stomp.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you can use Fiend Script or Weaver. But
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Nightmare can be easily dispelled. Nightmare's not going to save you from that much. A little bit of an odd choice, for sure. We got this. They can do it. They can do it. And GOAT5 picks Wraith King, so now Weaver is not carry. Wraith King should be the carry. Wraith King,
10 seconds remaining.
that's an okay pick. Like, I love Wraith King. Up against Centaur, not going to be too much fun. You're not going to be able to harass him that much, and Centaur will do perfectly fine up against the skeletons. We already got the 3 ranged heroes, and Centaur's up in the front line, so Wraith King is going to get kited to death. Wyvern will attack from afar with the Arctic Burn. Splinter Blast onto the skeletons. It's going to be so crazy annoying. Luna with the glaze bouncing around the skeletons. And just kite it. He's going to get kited so hard. GOAT5 is going to have to be very careful around that. Going to make sure he gets the farm he needs. Maybe he'll be the frontliner. They'll push with him. He'll lose his first life and then they'll back off. Maybe. Bane's Fiend's Grip drains the mana, so you got to be careful about that.
Dire team ban.
I just like playing Wraith King because I got the Arcana, and I'm building my way to get the 100 souls harvested so I can get the alternate Arcana skin. I think I only have like 20 something souls. I've won surprisingly often. I keep playing him because somehow I keep winning with him. I don't even go good builds. I typically will like,
10 seconds.
let's see, I'll get face boots and then like BKB depending on the game.
5 seconds remaining.
And then after BKB I'll get like AC or maybe even just go straight to Scepter. And people are like, why the heck are you doing that? It works out though, it works. I'll even get Shard, and I proved them wrong by going in and dying but killing everyone at the same time. With like maxed out skeletons. I feel like it works a lot of the time. Not that I'm playing in high tier games. It works in my pubs. LSU bans at Zeus and Mag. We're all waiting on the mids.
Dire team pick.
Oh, apparently not. This could be fun. We could have a Wyvern mid. Wait, who's mid? Okay, mid Mars. That seems better than like a mid Centaur. It could go either way. You ban out Mag though, because Mag is super
10
crazy these days.
remaining.
During the Marcy patch, they did nerf some heroes. So
5 seconds.
Mag got slightly nerfed. Tiny got slightly nerfed. Various slight nerfs across like various heroes, various tiny. Oh, you saw the sky change to black again. It was something else before. I should have called it out. I should have called it out. Too late. Now GOAT5 is going to have someone at mid, most likely up against a Mars, I would expect. He's not very fun to lane up against because of his bulwark. I would recommend like a Lina. Lina would be fun. Or a Viper. Viper with the break. Oh yeah, Viper would be fantastic. Is Viper still there? Yeah, you break Return, you break the Glaives, you break Mars's bulwark. Viper is an excellent choice. Just pick Viper. Maybe it's a 3 Earthshaker, but Earthshaker is going to do terribly up against Wyvern and Luna. Weaver can't protect Earthshaker that way. That would be awful. Well, Earthshaker can't really protect Weaver. Maybe they could swap lanes, put Wraith King in the off lane. Centaur up against Earthshaker and Weaver. That'd be a little better.
Choose your hero.
Tiny? What the fuck is going on? Okay, so it's off lane Earthshaker. Tiny Weave mid. Oh. So is Weave the... Why am I getting reported? We will see who's who. Is Weeb Marcy Simp, or why am I getting reported? Boop. Boop. I remember Weeb though. Weeb. And Juicy Panda. It's a very glorious looking Wraith King. My goodness, look at all that stuff. We will examine that very closely. Bane looks kind of boring, as does Luna. Cool fiery Centaur. Cool Mars. I'm guessing a Donkey mid. VGN still. I don't know what that means. Enup? Impact? John Ken. Mamba. These are some weird teams in weird lanes. I don't know what's gonna happen. I honestly don't. This is gonna be super weird. I'll pick GOAT5 just because. But it's such a weird draft from both sides. It's not clear the direction either one is going. I don't know what their overall strats are. Ooh, Dubu, Polar Bear, level 14 Oracle. Look at you fill those little holes. Or those little things. You know what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh, wait, it's not here? It's nowhere. Let's examine the cosmetics. Wow, Oracle, look at that. High fives. What a glorious Oracle. Yes, yes. You've got the cool little water ball and then the cool eyes with the headdress. And this giant like extra headdress. It's like a little inflatable. Yeah, it's like one of those like little inflatable tube things from when you're in the water or something. Except there's a cape. And Tiny, very cute weave. Oh, the glowing Tiny, and you're gonna have the coral stick afterward. I'm excited to see that. Yeah, the coral stick. It's gonna be so cute. With starfishes on it. Earthshaker, the Arcana Earthshaker. Oh, I so wish I got this at the time, but I didn't want to spend the money for it. Yeah, Fred. Arcana Progress. 34. Pretty good. Level 3 Earthshaker. Definitely not played that much, apparently. Nothing to watch there. Oh, whoa. Rainbow. What are those? Rainbow little like claw things. This is a complicated weaver. I have like the Desolator wings. Or claws, whatever you call it. Wait, where are the claws? Where are the thing? These ones? Dimension Ripper. Those are cool. And Wraith King. Oh my goodness. Look how much glowy stuff there is. Okay, these are unrealistic. Look, they're just like jetting off the back there. Chains, what are you doing? You're just like... You're just hanging there. That doesn't even make sense. What are they even doing? We got the glowing red fist of doom over here. And the blue sword of doom. That's fun, that's fun. Well, here we go. The game hath begun. Nothing crazy happened thus far, except Weaver's taking some damage at bottom. You got brain sapped. You got brain sapped, brah. They did indeed. They did not change the lands. What am I talking about? Over at top, we've got Juicy Panda. Big red Juicy Panda with the giant red fist and the blue sword of power on this Wraith King with level 1 Wraith Blast. That's not what you want to have picked, but whatever. It works out. Supported by this poor Dubu Polar Bear dropping a deep ward, trying as hard as he can to stop the Arctic Burn, but it's not dispellable apparently. I was proven wrong. Trying to take out Mamba Mama, who tried to pull. Was it enough? Yep, and Mamba Mama did get the pull on this Wyvern while they're supporting John Kemp on this Centaur with the glorious double-edged axe thingy and a giant horn on his side. What does this one do? Hoof Stomp. Who has the... Which one is that? Which item is that? I can't tell. Did they change the icon? It looks different. There's like a blue part over here. Arctic Burn, I hate you. Dispel coming out. Root onto Mamba Mia. There's the Wraith Fire Blast. Already level of the skeletons, but it's just one skeleton. It's getting wrecked, and it dies. And they give a little money too. Pretty fun. Nightmare onto Daviruz. Courier Dubu. Dubu, Mama. What a jerk. Just because you have Arctic Burn and because Dubu's not paying attention, you just being a jerk about it. Lot of damage coming out the one to Mamba Mama. Mamba Mama. Mamba Mama. Mamba Mama. Mamba Mama. Mamba Mama. Hoof Stomp. A lot of damage coming on Juicy Panda. So much damage. No double edge though. Just the thing, but Juicy Panda only has these 2 levels. Yes, for level of lifesteal, but you do kind of want the crit so you can go harass when you need to. Over at bottom, let's check out who's down here. Bugs go out onto Still. VGN Still on this support Bane, helping out their dear friend Inupe on this Luna, who's duking it out up against Fred Zero. Oh god, Doobie Polar Bear goes down to top, up against Mamba Mama with the Arctic Burn, and John Kem. Mamba Mama gets the finishing blow, but that is first blood being drawn Hoof Stomp with the Arctic Burn. Very rude. Centaur almost with the Ring of Health. Salve pop by VGN still. But back over here, Fred 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Maxing out the enchant totem as we would like to see. Giving you the bonus attack range. Looks so pretty. Getting some nice last hits. Oh, well, kind of. Trying really hard. Supported by Davirez on this ever popular support weaver. Pulling the creeps over. Doesn't have any regen. We're working on that urn. Yep. Urn first, then stick. I approve. Lots of skellies. Mamba taking a lot of damage. Pops the stick charges. Has a fairy fire. Perfectly fine. No worries. I'm just freaking out to cause some drama. And yes, skeletons have double lives. Just like Wraith King, skellies also get double lives. And they give gold, which is also really annoying. Over at mid, we've got Donkey on this Mars. Melee range Donkey though, but with a long stick, so longer range than normal. But Weeb here also has a giant stick. Look at that. Stick versus stick. Coral Reef versus Giant Spear. Who wins? Well, 83 damage versus 78 damage, so a little bit winner there. Donkey obviously has the faster attack speed. But come on, Tiny looks cute. Well, look at that. That's the final hero of today. Tiny, played by our very own Weeb. Juicy Panda taking in a lot of damage. Nice raise fire blast, catching one of the tower with the feats. With the Fortune's End, whatever it's called. Fortune's End. It's now nighttime. Courier, pay attention. Nice job, Mike. Oh, don't. What are you doing? Oh God, what just? Oh, jeez. John Ken takes out the courier at the same time at bottom, and Nupe. Oh, but Fred's getting hit a lot. And Nupe is following up. Doesn't have enough mana, but could pop stick charges and get the Lucid Beam out. There we go. One more hit. Down goes Fred to a Nupe. Davira's looking for that VGN. Still pops the Fairy Fire. Shikuchi up in a second. Level 2 Shikuchi, but goes the wrong direction, and Bane's able to get out of there. No problem. Still with the salve. Still with level 2 Brain Sap to spare. Another kill going the way of the bottom team. The Radiant team. The LSU Esports team. Nightmare onto the Weaver. Good amount of damage. Has no regen, but has a finished urn, which is kind of cool. Here comes Weeb. Weeb with the rotations. Pinging out. There's Weeb. Oh, avalanche toss combination. That's 3 versus 2 with the Fisher to follow. Fred takes the kill, and Weeb TP's back mid. Over at bottom, dude was getting slowed to no end by the Splinter Blast, and the Arctic Blast gets out of range. John Ken's still here. Arctic Burn wears off. Donkey is here though. Has level 6. And the pause goes out by Weaver. Not sure what's going on. A little bit inopportune, because they probably just spotted out Donkey. Let's see, are there any wards? There's green wards, there's no red wards. Donkey did kind of walk out here and almost certainly got seen by the creeps. Let's see, how do I see vision? Okay, they see Donkey right now, so not a big deal. I should get better at this. Being able to flip really quickly between the vision. It's probably a very, very useful thing to have. I know I've seen Loco use it a lot in StarCraft 2. I'm not really used to it though, and I always forget like what the reveal all is. That one. That button. I should probably set it to like F1, 2, 3. Right now I have F2 and F3. F2 is that. Radiant Vision, and F3 is Dire Vision. And then plus equals is back to all. Looks like Davi is back. And let the game commence. Fred has the Soul Ring. We're gonna not have any mana problems now. Still has level 2, but now level 5. So, level of Aftershock. That's a bit interesting. Over our top though, where we saw Donkey, they saw Donkey, maybe Donkey didn't know they could see it. We as the observers know everything. Juicy Panda is almost level 6, doesn't quite have enough mana for it if he does have it, but TP back to mid for the Mars. Anupe is actually crazy low, both come flying out. Oh god, Anupe has to be super careful. Nightmare onto Davira's. Stick popped by Anupe, and they should be good to go. Couriers respawned. We're all back to normal. Fred has a bracer for some takiness, has the boots. Scoochie forward. There's a fissure blocking up Bane. Bane, though, has a brain sap. Lucid Beam coming out. Who is getting tracked? Oh, that was a lot of damage out onto VGN still. One level of Nightmare. There we go. Hoping the team may be out, taking some damage, but VGN still gets out of there okay. Once again, as always. Such a jerk. Luna's going for that Mask of Madness first. Has the finished power treads. Classic Luna build. There's a scan coming out. They spot out User Panda, who is level 6 now, so has double lives. Doesn't have much mana though. Decides not to waste the Wraith Fire Blast on it. Could go jungle or maxing out the skeletons. The Vampiric Spirit. But look at that. You need the crits. Last hit. Let's check out last hits because I should probably be doing that. Buzz coming out. VGN still has to be super careful. There's the hit. And one last hit from VGN still takes out Daviraz. 1 kill added to VGN still. Fred's here with the creeps. Needs to be a bit careful. Has a stick charge, but a new base here with the block. Lucid Beam. VGN still has not quite enough for the brain sap, but one more hit on Fred should do the trick if Anubis can catch up. It has a Lucid Beam, but if Fred gets out of sight, but one more hit comes out and Fred bites the dust. That was a little bit close. Too much damage on Anubis with the maxed out Lunar Blessing. It's just too much. Well played by LSU Esports. How it goes with mid. Donkey is leading 10 last hits over Weeb. Is Weeb trying to... Yeah, I suppose it's God's Rebuke is easier to farm with. Weeb's Avatos combo is just a lot of mana just to take out a small camp. And Weeb is maxing out the Avatos combo, going for a blink first as opposed to maxing out tree grab, going for physical DPS. At this point, I kind of agree, I suppose. If it's a mid tiny, I'm so used to seeing the carry tinies, but mid tiny makes sense. Go for the Avatos, go for the blink, instant kill onto Anubis because Anubis is going for Mask of Madness, so she's going to be crazy squishier. Better to take Bane out or take Wyvern out or take the Luna out. Take someone out instantly. I think that's a good approach to go. Look at the skeletons. They got spawned like way over here and they do what they want. They come all the way mid and then Donkey can TPs to bottom. They do take out Luna finally. With the Echo Slam used, but here comes Donkey. Nice Earth Shock. Fred is just surrounded by 3 heroes. They're not even going to waste the arena. They take out Fred. But Luna was taken out in return. Well done. Oh, the ward's going to expire in 6 seconds. They got to hurry up and kill that fresh new ward for that fresh new money. Once again, Davi has someone at the door, I'm assuming. He says he's sorry. He thought there was someone at the door the first time, but there wasn't. Order a DoorDash, apparently. Gonna make it kind of hard to play the game if your food's coming in the game number 1. Because then your food's gonna get cold. Yeah, either you don't eat the food and food gets cold, or you get the food and then you can't play the game. Definitely happened to me the first time I tried ordering. Like I tried to time it with the game, and I just did not do well with it at all. I mistimed everything. So that's last hits. Definitely in favor of Donkey. Definitely in favor of LSU Esports. Look at that. The carries are about even, but this offlane John Ken versus Fred. Well, only 5, not too crazy. Fred's actually doing pretty well. I'm impressed. Going for Blink first as well. How close is Weeb? Weeb's about 1k from that. Net worth-wise, Donkey's in the lead. By a good amount. But decided, why is it so different? Tiny has a bottle. Mars has the boots in the bottle. Tiny has boots in the bottle. Doesn't have a full stick. I guess that's, but Donkey should have 500 more money. Does Donkey have like something on a courier? Where's the money? What am I'm missing? Oh, the soul ring. There we go. No duh. I was trying to figure out where the money difference was. Well, we got time. Let's check out the cosmetics over here. Mars doesn't have too much to offer. Oh, wow. What is going on here? Bane, what are you doing to poor Mars? Oh, God. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Bane is just laughing at Mars behind his back. What a jerk. What are you pointing at, Bane? What are you pointing at? Don't be mean. Don't be mean. He's got a shield on his front, not on his back. It hurts. It hurts coming from the back. Bane's got no cosmetics. Mars got the spear. That's like one of the only things. Oh no, Mars has the full sets, but it's very limited items. Luna is dead. Deep in the ground. Right here is where she died. Centaur has a very full set. Look at that. Can't even see his face. Poor Centaur. Wyvern. Does Wyvern have the cool... Nope, not the cool rainbow wings. That's sad. It's okay. It's okay. We're all having a good time. John Ken is apparently a good free farm at top. Dubu is dewarding a bit. Oh, and you gotta deny your own ward. That's so annoying. I hate it when that happens. I'm kind of surprised. Dubu needs to get level 6 and shouldn't have too much of a problem up against John Ken as long as John Ken doesn't get too aggressive. He already popped his Stampede, so it's not up. Davi's getting some damage onto Inupe. Eat up. Eat up. Juicy Panda is over in the jungle. Working on that armlet. Chip vest. Good item to have. Oh, Dubu Polar Bear is just in the... Oh, but the Gosby comes out. They spot Dubu out. Nice root forward. Is it going to be enough? We do have the Fate's Edict coming out, but Arena's up if they need to. They shouldn't need to. Dubu is regenerating up quite a lot, actually. Donkey throws a spear. Oh, it's just barely enough. How did he know? It's a maxed out spear, but still. Oh, poor Dubu. I thought it was going to be enough. Looks like they're pushing the bottom tower. Juicy Panda TP bottom. Maxed out Skellies, and that tower just absolutely just dies. Juicy Panda almost has enough for the armlet. Weave is so close to that blink. If Weave stays alive, because Bane has level 6, you gotta be super careful. Inupe has no levels of Eclipse. Makes sense, you only got 2 levels of Lucent Beam. Interesting skill build here. But we got the finished Mask of Madness, which is huge. Blink finished on Mars, which is pretty big. It's flying out right now. Edge.Weave because of that nice kill up at top. Weave should have it now. There we go. Gotta be careful though. Donkey's gonna have it first. Oh, God's Spear goes out. God's Rebuke. Weave has DD though. That's a bit scary. Fred working on Blink, but still about a 1k from there. Davirus is here. Has the urn. Working on Lotus. They're drawing boxes. They know someone's here. Well, no, Davi drew it. Davi drew a box. We got time lapse up. They want to take out Donkey because Donkey is 2-0. They spot out Donkey. There's Fred. Fissure on the wrong side. Bugs get sent out, but they all run away. Nobody's panicking. You're not panicking. Weave is now DD'd up. Has Blink. Bane's in a lot of trouble. BGN still's gotta know what's happening because you saw him. Oh god, BGN still. What's up? There's the Blink. Abatos. 1 hit and down. What? Davi gets the last hit. How rude is that? Davi did nothing except send out bugs. Wait, no, didn't even send out bugs. That was just one auto attack. Shikuchi. But everyone else did everything. Kind of impressive though. Bane somehow tanked the entire Abatos combo. Oh, they catch out the spear onto Fred. Stampede is popped. Abatos combo onto Mamba, but there's the Winner's Curse coming out. With the arena, it kind of ruins the arena, but there's a spear to nail Fred to the wall. So if Stomp connects onto both of them, well done. Fiend's Grip, full duration on Juicy Panda. Juicy Panda's going to run out of mana, not going to be able to do it, but has the armlet and 10 charges, but John Ken cheeks out Juicy Panda with the God's Rebuke. I mean, whatever, with the double edge. Fate's Edict onto Tiny, making him survive a little bit longer. Weave is still there, but the Blink forward with the spear takes out Weave, takes out Dubu Polar Bear. That's almost a full team wipe. Davi can't do squat, waiting on the sides, except use the trusty shovel, dig up the bounty rune, and that's about it. What a great team fight for the side of LSU Esports. Even with the bit of uncoordination between that. Oh, Blink forward, trying to catch out on Davi, but not quite able to. Even with the Winner's Curse arena fiasco, worked out just fine. So much AoE damage. Fred needs that blink. Just for some reason, Tiny's not getting the full damage out. I don't know why. Oh, so they nerfed Tiny with his 15 talent, the plus 20% tree grab unit damage bonus. It used to say plus 15, but it was actually plus 30. So now it's nerfed down 10%. So even though it looks like a better tooltip, it's actually worse by like a lot. And then now tree throw, it used to do more damage with the splash. It used to do like 200, oh, you can see it right there. Bonus damage reduced. And the splash is now the same. So everything is now the same as the tree grab attack stuff. So like this stuff. 3 hero smoke. They're going for someone, I don't know who. They're zoning out. Ooh, John Ken. There we go. There's the illusion. There's the blink. Oh, they pop Echo Slam. Fisher. There's the Winner's Curse. So on to 4 heroes. That was humongous. So much damage blinking with the arena. This is just turning out absolutely ridiculous. Dubu pops the false promise onto someone. John Ken finally goes down. Juicy Panda running away, but John Ken dies. Fred dies. Dubu dies. They finish out the first life of that Wraith King. Weeb gets the toss combo onto VJ, and still it's not quite enough. Cold Embrace is on top of there, and Weeb goes down. Mamba Mama on a killing spree. Juicy Panda with the second life runs away. Dobby's trying to get away as well. Shikuchi's out of there. Donkey is still here though. Can't go fast enough though, even with the blink. Not going to be enough. But yet again, another great fight for the side of LSU Esports. What in the world? That Skelly's not going to leave you alone. Gonna keep canceling your blink. In between on Donkey, you gotta be super careful now. Even more careful. They're looking for a new pay. Pops Mask of Madness. Crits coming out. Enchant Totem should be enough. A new pay. So close. Pigpull comes out. Looking for something big on Centaur. Gonna be a huge hoof stomp, but they run out of there just in time. They do get the spear on Juicy Panda, who's finally gonna lose his life. They took out a new pay, but they lost their own carry in return. Little unfortunate. Fred's working on that blink still. Almost there, but everyone's around here. Bad things are about to happen. John Ken working on that blink too, but Weeb, you gotta be careful. Working on Echo Saber second. That's totally an option. Both carries are nowhere to be found because they're both dead. TP back in. Luna's going for Manta next. Already has Dragonlance, so a little bit tankier. Still maxed out everything, and now finally gonna go for Eclipse. I'm guessing. One more level of Lucent Beam and then Eclipse? Or are you just gonna get the 8% Moonglaive damage reduction? Going straight physical DPS and then stats. Forget Lucent Beam at all. Even though level 15 talent requires you to do something related to Lucent Beam. Yeah. Kind of a little bit weird. They kind of forced that to a certain extent when they changed the talent tree. Juicy Panda going for Deso, as opposed to a defensive item, staying fully aggressive. Deso's all about that damage. Up, blink forward, but Weeb with the trigger finger. They spot out Dubu though. Spear to the wall. What is Dubu doing? That's unfortunate. Gets the Fate's Edict, but dies to Donkey in the end. Doesn't waste False Promise. Bugs go out, but that's about it. Weeb is running away, trying to stay hidden in the jungle. Luckily, it seems like LSU Esports has no idea that they're there. They are pinging it out. Oh god, the spear goes out, but Weeb TP's out. How do they know? Is it because they didn't see Weeb showing over here? Maybe. Weeb working on that Echo Saber. I'm not sure what's going to happen though. Look at this net worth. 4K in favor of LSU Esports. They got the top 3 spots. Item-wise, John Ken finally got the blink. Look at that. Vanguard, Hood, and Blink. Inupe. Going for that. Manta. Mamba. Going for Blink as well. Ooh. That's going to be just even scarier. The counter initiation. The initiation is just crazy. Bugs go out once again. Shikuchi. They have a sentry. They spot out Davi. Nice time lapse away to avoid the spear. Unfortunate, of course. Now you don't have time lapse for another 65 seconds. Urn goes out, stopping Donkey from blinking. Kuchi aggressively forward, being really aggressive. Dust goes out. Stampede as well. Davi is just totally toast. Spear to the tree, and down goes Davi. Blink forward, huge Echo Slam, but Winter's Curse immediately with the arena to follow. Fred might just die to his own teammates, but the false promise is used. Fred's still alive, but what can you do? He's going to die almost for certain. Juicy Panda has reincarnation available. Nightmare up on Polar Bear. Fred finally goes down once false promise ends. First life goes down for that Wraith King. God's Rebuke finishes off to Polar Bear, and now Juicy Panda trying to go on Mama, but the Ice Cold embraces too much. Avalanche, but the toss is not quite there. Mama Mia gets off, toss goes out. They do finish off. Mama, 3-time streak ended. Blink forward. Toss back, well done there. Juicy Panda is still here, has Wraith Fire Blast. Can you take out John Ken? Is it going to be enough? A couple more hits. There's a raised armlet to toggle a little bit. Blink forward once again with the Avalanche on a VGN. Still Nightmare to cancel them out, but Davi's finally here. Spirit of the Wall Weave gets taken out. Now Davi's in trouble once again with the Lucid Beam. It's just a little too much. Davi had just returned and now goes down. Time lapse was just 4 seconds off cooldown. They did save Juicy Panda, but during that freakishly long fight, Davi died twice. That is unfortunate. So they saved Juicy Panda. Luna wasn't even there like at all the whole fight, which is kind of silly. No, Mars has Armlet. You don't see that very often, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, 5 deaths. And Davi died twice, because Davi died starting off. Oof. Still, Wraith King is pretty crazy. So far, we've seen excellent initiations by Donkey. Mama working on that Blink. That's going to help even more. Blink on John Ken. Also some great initiations. Luna's just farming her little heart out. VGN still has the Aether Lens, so now we got the really long range Fiend Script and Nightmare. Davi runs away, gets Spirit back just because. Donkey's looking. Donkey's looking. Here we go. Deso on Juicy Panda. Here it comes flying out. TTV/Jack_RZU. I guess that's his name. Fred's got Blink, which is pretty cool. Going for BKB next. As I mentioned before, it doesn't do anything up against Winner's Curse and up against Fiend's Grip. Both of those go through it. Pierces spell immunity. Oh, Davi's almost up to Lotus. 1k away. That's pretty good. So that'll help up against Bane, up against the Double Edge. That's a little bit, not too much. Bane for the most part, and the Winner's Curse, but Mama's going for that Blink. So she's obviously not planning to... She with the Blink, that gives you the initiation. You don't have to curse the very first person you see. Obviously, the Lotus Orb does require you to be a little bit more careful. Just a little bit. People are getting kind of close. I'm liking this damage though. Look at that. 250 damage. Pretty good. But Luna's also got like 200 damage. And she attacks way faster and she has finished Manta. She needs that BKB for sure though. They have nothing to go through BKB, so BKB will be fantastic once she gets it. Donkey's hiding in Roche. They could do it for sure. They drop a sentry ward, check the wards, and they go in. Does GOAT know about it? They do ping it out. Right? They scan, so they know what's happening. DD on Donkey. Can the Dire go through this? Can they contest? They are grouping up. Wraith Kings keep pinging in. Bugs come flying out, they know. They 5 hero smoke. They're feeling it. Donkey's still in the pit with the new pay. Oh god, Blink, Echo Slam, they go in, but they're just ready to counter off. There's a Winter's Curse coming up, but they take out a new pay just in time. 10 times common for the Earthshaker. Arena comes out to follow up. Donkey still has the DD. Cosby comes out and they finish off Fred just so quick, but Juicy Panda is doing so much damage. They finish off John Ken. 2 cores get taken down. Nightmare onto Weave. There's the Dispel. Donkey blinks out of there along with their Weave gets a double kill, taking out VGN still. Can they find anyone else? The bugs are on them, but they get taken off. Huge win for the side of GOAT5. I'm not sure what they were expecting. Huge blink in though from Fred to start off with the Blink Echo Slam. The huge amount of damage instantly, and Wyvern was unable to get the Winner's Curse off in time. Huge taking out a new pay before she can do any damage at all. Even though they chained off the Winner's Curse into the arena, It wasn't enough. Look at how the turns have tied it. They've tied it all over the place, but Juicy Pandas now might lose his first life of many lives. Nope, there's the heals. A little bit of a misclick. Healing half Weaver instead of Juicy Panda. It's okay, it's okay. We got the life steals. Life is good. Weave and Juicy Panda are finally climbing the ranks. Still a 3k net worth advantage, well 2k, hovering between 2 and 3k for the side of LSU Esports, but better than the 5k of before. Quick little down tick in the graph here. Win probability is a little bit better. Why does it say the Radiant instead of Esports LSU? What in the world? These names make no sense sometimes. Did they not pick their team name in there? No, they did. It was in the menu. It was there before, right? It was there before in the drafting phase. It was totally there. Wreath King going for Silver Edge. Okay. They have a lot of passive, so I agree with that to a certain extent. Fred's going on the back lines, trying to find Ivy support. Mamba Bomba TP's out. Can they find VGN still? They seem very, very far away. Bugs come flying out, but they end way too short. Fred's still hunting. Come on, Fred. Use our sight. Use our sight. There's a blind dude. VGN still. Do it. They're waiting. Oh, God, they're waiting. There's a smoke. Ping out the vision. Ping out the... Oh, blink in my weave. Stampede just popped at once. Winner's Curse, but gets reflected with a little sword. That was absolutely huge. They're attacking each other, doing so much damage. There's taunt coming out. Echo Slam to follow the end of the Winner's Curse. They take out Donkey 7-time streak, and then Mama takes out as well. John Kent thought he had it timed perfectly with the Blink Hoofs on, but ended up going in at the wrong time, getting Echo Slam, adding to the damage. Huge turnaround for the side of GOAT5. Fissure to slow down John Kent, and that is going to be the end for him as well. Luna is the only one that survives because she wasn't even there. That was a huge play. That Lotus from Davi was just fantastic. And then the Echo Slam by Fred to follow. Oh, beautiful. Play of the game by far. Probably play of both games. Play of the week. I don't even know. Oh, Davi. And Fred and everyone. And being bold enough to jump up the cliff into a blind area where you had no vision. Unless they had vision. Did they have vision? Where they had no vision. Oh my goodness. Look at that graph swing back down. Now we're back at neck and neck. About 50-50. About even net worth wise. And XP. This is it. Can they use it? Can they use this momentum and fuel their way forward even more? Weaver's going for Scepter, as I would hope. They did nerf it. They made the range only 500. It used to be 600. But still pretty good. Juicy Panda has a finished Shadow Blade, walking forward, trying to find someone, but not actually catching out. Fortune's End coming in. It's very fun. You channel that on someone, and they like run away from you really far, or they even TP, and it'll follow them as far as they want to go. It's a fun combo when someone has a blink, or like a blink strike from PA. Oh, Juicy Panda there on the side. There's the hit. VGN still, whoa, huge crit, almost enough. Fissure goes out, and there's the blink forward. They enchant him with the shard, and they take out VGN still. Is it going to be enough? The avalanche toss, but the arena's there. Winner's Curse hits on the 4 heroes, and they're going to take out Fred. Mama with the kill. Well done. Pursuing forward, trying to find someone. Mars is here. Can they get him before he can blink out? He has a blink. He gets out of there. The toss is not quite there enough. Big TP's forward. Avalanche toss. Avalanche stops Donkey from TPing. He uses the TP, but the toss is right there. Donkey goes down to do a Polar Bear with the Fortune's End. Unfortunate Fred had to die for the side of GOAT5, but still absolutely huge. They take down the tier 2, the second of two tier 2s. The new base still continues to farm. Almost has BKB. That's actually, it's worth it. Until she gets BKB, she can't really fight. You've seen what's happened. They can endlessly chain stun you. Avalanche, Toss, Enchant Totem, Fissure, Echo Slam, Wraith Fire Blast, Fortune's End. So much damage, one after the other. BKB negates all of that. Here comes Juicy Panda once again. Blink out. They ping it. How do they even know? They pinged it out. How did they have vision? Oh, the word here. Okay. They didn't know that Wraith King was there. But they kind of acted like it, so they're going to assume there's a word up here. GOAT5 will assume just because of how they responded, even though they don't have it. some wise plays.
Radiant's top tower is
Nice D wards. Nice job, Dubu. Dubu going for Holy Locket. There we go. Holy Locket for the heals. They nerfed it slightly too. They made it. There we go. 35% to 30%.
blow me over. Radiant's top tower has
I love this. They show like the recent changes, so I can like check it instead of like, look here. Let's do this. Oh, they don't put it here. What? Oh, fine. There, it's right there. Oh, there's the blink. There's the avalanche. But Fiend's goes in with the arena and the huge. Oh, the winner's curse is the wrong time though. False promise goes on. Weeb is still alive, but the BKBs are probably both the new pay and by Donkey. So much damage coming out. Juicy Panda is still there. Donkey's probably gonna finish off Weeb. Weeb is dropping crazy low, but is Weeb still alive? I don't know. Juicy Panda loses his first life. BGN still goes down. Weeb is still alive. Fred is still alive. Fred has Uncle Slam if he can blink in there, but Juicy Panda is just on the other side. He doesn't have the Aegis anymore, and he finally goes down. There's the enchant channel with the fissure, with the shard doing so much damage, but a cold embrace is there. Weeb was trapped under the tower, got speared to the tower. Weeb spider legs up to the top, but Mama has there with the blink forward, gives him the spot, and they take out both cores. That was a humongous fight for Esports LSU. Well done. I'm not sure what happened, like Fred couldn't Echo Slam at the right spot, and Aegis was down a couple minutes ago, so Juicy Panda got wrecked. Okay, well done. It did seem awkward, like the winner's curse once again in the arena, which kind of negates a lot of the work. But it did a little bit of zoning, and let's see. Weeb was outside of the winner's curse, it seemed. So they were able to attack Weeb even while the curse was going, which was helpful. The false promise saved Weeb from a long time, but just made some space. It wasn't quite enough. There's Fed with the shard kills. John Ken is like, I don't care, dude. I don't care. I got the pipe, man. This poor tower. Every time it attacks, it gets retaliated upon. TP's come in though. John Ken has to be super careful. Fissure goes out, stops the TP. Juicy Panda's here. There's the break, and oh god, Fred with the follow-up Enchant Totem hit. 2 crits in a row. You got the crit from Juicy Panda, and you got the crit from Enchant Totem. Bugs come out, they're trying to pursue. The bugs are getting killed. VDN still's here though, but they're both still here. Davi gets nailed to the tree by the Juicy Panda trying to pursue onto Nupe. Nupe has BKB though, has the shard for Lucent Beam. It's kind of fun. Level 21. This and Nupe. My goodness. So much power. Such power. Such skill. Much power. Much fast. Much damage. I feel like that's some kind of thing. I don't know. Almost have Scepter. 500 from Scepter. Are they going to smoke? They're all grouping up for some reason. Sell something. Get a Scepter. Sell something. Oh god. Fine. Don't do it. Give Weaver the stuff. Oh, you got the cleave ability. Oh, Juicy Panda got the cleave ability. I like more Skellies. I like Skellies. But I suppose you didn't go the Skelly attack damage. Because you get Reincarnation, you get the Shard, which gives you bonus 3 skeletons per person around you. And you get the +6 minimum skeleton spawned. So then you got the 8 from here, plus the 6. So that's 14. Plus the 3 for everyone around you. So then like when you die, you're going to have like 20 skellies around you. Really cool. I enjoy it quite a lot. Of course, it doesn't really scale very well. Still fun. Juicy Panda finished up Silver Edge, which we already saw. I just didn't call it out. Weeb is not getting shards, instead getting Scepter. We have not seen this in a while. Almost always these days, Tiny, whether they're mid or carry, they get the shard, they get the infinite tree grab, usually way more important for Hero Smoke coming out. Roche is actually up though. Roche is up. Someone could go for Roche, probably pretty quick. T3 items are out though. They've got several of them. Bane still got the cast range thing there because this is the other cast range. Juicy Panda with the Deso and stuff. Davi, do you have enough? Yes, Davi has Scepter. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Weeb's got the crits. That makes so you're going for that build. Okay. I don't like it, but I'll take it. I still prefer the infinite tree grab. But hey, crit with tree volley is pretty cool. You can do it from afar. You can let someone else go in there instead of Weeb having to be up in their face. Yeah, it's going to make Weeb not scale as well, naturally. It can help with base defense. But here it comes. DD, oh, DD. Go Roche, dude. Why are you not Roching? It's Roche. 3k net worth, though, in favor of them. Now, look at this. 5 hero smoke. They're going to kill someone. Look how far it changed. It went from 90% win probability. I'm glad you can see it now, even without Dota Plus. Oh, blink forward, Fisher on the wrongs. Oh, but you can walk over him now because of the shard. BGN Soul's getting wrecked. Winner's Curse goes out, hits on Olive with the break. Oh, false promise onto Fred. Well done. Is Fred going to be able to survive? There's the heals coming out. Is it going to be enough? Holy Locket. Oh, God. Fred. Oh, he barely survives. I mean, that was a lot, but it was way closer with all the heals that were coming out. So false promise is used, and somehow VGN still did not die. Winner's Curse save for Mama. Well done. Got the shard for the Cold Embrace. Now we got the shorter cooldown. The Splinter Blast. That's something. Yet another smoke. Oh my gosh. Smoke after smoke. You think they're going to expect it? This is kind of weird. Blinks go out. Got double BKBs. John Ken is here. The Davi gets revealed by it. John Ken. Bugs come out. Oh god. What? How did I miss John Ken? What the? Someone bait. Oh god, this is annoying. I thought they had a good positioning. I thought GOAT5 did. Davi spots out that they have a sentry ward because the glaives were hitting him. Smoke wears off. Now they know. Weeb is here, has DD, has tree volley, but that's not going to kill anyone. There it goes. Look at that damage. Half the HP. That was kind of cool. That was cool. And with DD, it would have been even more. DD wasn't even popped. Might have even killed with DD with some people to back him up. Is it physical? Yeah, it's physical damage too. BKB is going to do squat. Regen rune here. Roche. Just Roche. It's Roche for shard. So who wants shard? Let's see. Bugs? No, we don't. Yeah, just get tree grab shard. I like that. That shard is not very good. 5 hero smoke. Revenge of the smokes. And yes, this team also, you don't want to Roche against them. Oh god, Weeb. Oh god, Weeb. Blink out. Oh, whew. Breaks the smoke on 2 of them. Blink forward by Donkey. Looking for Weeb. Go in the wrong direction, but not quite. Bugs go out. Nice positioning. Being very, very careful. Being very safe. Whew. I don't know who to give the shard to. I mean, the Bugs is nice. The reduced cooldown. Latches onto Invis, but nobody has Invis yet. Giving the Invis on False Promise could be helpful, but they probably already have Sentry Wards because of the Weaver. Shard on here gives them no mana cost, but I haven't seen that be a problem yet. And the Skeletons, I like it, but not very good. Tiny, I would still say Tiny for the Infinite Tree Grab. Just because he has Echo Saber, he has crit, I think it might be worth it to give him that extra damage. The extra consistent damage. Level 4 neutral items coming out. Tier 4 neutral items. Got Witch Bane. That's going to be, I mean, good against someone, I guess. It's got a Dispel. That's something. Not that good. Because you don't have enough mana pool. Gonna do an extra 4 damage on Bane. Wait, oh, I can't do math. 40 damage on Bane. That's something. Extra 60 damage on Wyvern. 70 damage. Oh god, Davi, be careful. Scans go out. Nobody's actually there. They're all here. Davi needs to be crazy. Careful, don't send out the bugs. Davi, don't do it. Spider senses. Pings go out. They know they're there. Blink over. Dust is used. When the Winner's Curse on a Davi. Davi's in so much trouble. But it ends early. There's the spear coming out though. Stun is endless and down goes Davi. Trying so hard. They were waiting. Well done. That blink is well worth it. Gives you that initiation. Without Davi, that's actually kind of huge. That was another huge save like False Promise. Having that time lapse for allies. Quite good. Now I think GOAT5 needs to spend a little time apart. Make some space. Ooh, Leveler. Give it here. Give it. There we go. Leveler on a new bay. Pen Edge Sword. Oh, buyback. Whoa. 5 hero. They kind of telegraphed that a little bit. Oh, they were expecting Roche. Oh, that was... I don't know if it was on purpose, but Esports LSU, they are nowhere near that. They weren't doing it at all. It was pretty smart, I guess. It was a good bet, I think. Personally, I think it was a good bet. Now they're gonna go for it. Winner's Curse is down for another 15 seconds. The Avatos combo on an MVGN still pretty good damage. Stampede goes out. Nightmare on 2. Weeb. Gotta be careful. Huge setup coming in from Donkey. Fiend's Grip goes, but there's the False Promise as well. But he can be popped by Fred. There's the Fissure. Arena is absolutely wasted. The Lucid Beam comes out. New base here. Juicy Panda's getting slowed a little bit. There's some damage coming out, but Eclipse is finally loose. Winner's Curse though negates all the damage of Eclipse. Incredibly poorly timed, but Fred gets absolutely wrecked. Do we have heals? We don't have heals. Echo Slam does not go off. Juicy Panda loses first life. There's a spear as well for Dubu. Dubu already used the thing. Weave comes back. Buyback by Fred. Down goes VGN still. BKB popped by Donkey. Second life of Juicy Panda's here, but it's 1v everyone. Spear to the wall once again, and Juicy Panda's going to go down. Echo Slam goes out from Fred with the Fissure, but is it going to be worth the follow-up damage? Root comes out. There's a Cold Embrace, though. So much damage. John-Can's getting slow. There's the Avatos combo once again on Inupe. Is it going to be enough? There's the Enchant Totem. They finally, with one more crit, takes out Inupe with the 3x combo. Now it's 3v1 on a John Kemp. He's so tanky. But Weeb is here. Everyone's here. Buyback by Wyvern. Is it going to be enough? There's the Fortune's End with the Cold Embrace as well on a John Ken. There's going to be enough damage. He's going to have the Hoof Stop in the second. He's going to get it off, but there's a toss. He does not quite get it off. That's huge saves. They did kill Juicy Panda, but no one else has left. Now we got level 25 Tiny. As you saw, Tree Valley did absolutely nothing there. Total waste of time. We got time lapse though. I'm not sure what Donkey can do except go for a big steal at exactly the right time. Spirit goes out. Bugs are there though. Donkey can try really hard. I would advise against it. Oh god, and okay, he's just there for fun. Weeb grabs the Aegis. Who gets the shard? 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 Wait, okay, shard. I was like, Weeb, get the shard. Infinite tree grab now with those crits. Goodbye BKB right now. Dude, I want to see more damage from Weeb. Dude, get a Silver Edge too. Silver Edge is too OP at this point. Donkey helping to defend, push a little bit on the side. Great choice. You got to keep split pushing in these kind of situations. When two of your cores are down, well, you have eyes on everyone on the map. Got to hang around in the lanes, push where you can, but not too far. So Donkey, be super careful. He waited till his blink was on cooldown. Fred showed himself, and now he's okay. All good. No big deal. Weeb is here. Has the blue glowing ring of Scepterness. Look how pretty he is. He's so blue and glowy. Look at his poor left hand though. Look at his poor left hand. It's all chained up. Oh, it's like it got broke and then poorly splinted back together. Poor arm. Poor arm. It got broke and it's trying to explode out of there. But awesome. Coral. And his face is so happy. So what now? Got 2 lives on Weeb. Think we need Scepter on Wraith King. Oh god, here they're pushing. Dobby's here with the time lapse. They're going for the tier 2. Nothing can really stop him at this point. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. I was gonna say don't waste the glyph because they could just wait it out. You got, look at all the skellies. They're gonna take all the damage from it. Stampede is popped. Why is Stampede popped? What in the world's going on? I think I missed something. Maybe a misclick? I don't... Well, Stampede was used. Everyone just freaked out. Well, it made them go away. Sure. Whatever just happened, it worked. Kind of. You see that? You see that? He TP'd out, but the Fortune's End was already channeled on him, and they just like traveled across the entire map. I should have followed it. I wasn't paying attention. One of those fun things. Dubu's got Blink as well. Check out everyone's items. Donkey's got the AC, so lots of armor coming out. He's going to be incredibly hard to kill unless you've broken him with the Silver Edge. Inupe got the Scotty. That's going to help a lot with the regen. It reduces the health regen and the lifesteal. Very good to have, especially up against Juicy Panda. And up against Weeb to a certain extent. And obviously Oracle with the heals is going to help negate Oracle's Holy Locket and that kind of stuff. 5 Hero Smoke though. Weeb's got to be super careful. They go in the wrong direction. Is Oracle going to be the one to break it out? Oh god, Mars gets broken, but Weeb is in the wrong spot. Oh god, but there's the blink forward. They catch out onto Donkey. Blink Avatar's combo onto VGN still, but there's a Cold Embrace for the save. Weeb is getting kited to no end, has 2 lives, but there's a blink with the Arena. They take out Weeb's first life. Is it going to be able to survive? There's the curse on a just Juicy Panda who already have the BKB. There's the Hoof Stomp, but there's the Force Staff away, or the Push away. There's the Enchant Totem. Oh my god, Juicy Panda is getting absolutely wrecked. He's going to lose his second life as well. Wait, why isn't he dead? There's a time lapse. He's on him, and Juicy Panda is still alive somehow, but he's gonna lose all of his life once again. Huge echo step coming out. John Ken goes down. VGN still goes down with the second first life of what? Juicy Panda still just died again. I don't know what's going on. Dude, Polar Bear takes out Donkey and a new pay. That's the real second life of Juicy Panda, and now only Mamba Mamba is alive. Mamba is alive. Huge fight for GOAT5. What was I missing? I thought Juicy Panda died like twice. I know time-lapse saved him the first time, but I thought he already died one time. Whatever. It happened. It happened. Why did they ruin reincarnation? It used to be like a 40-second cooldown. It didn't change recently, apparently. It's not showing there. Buyback by Donkey. Buyback by Centaur. We don't have Stampede for another 10 seconds. We have Arena in 24 seconds. Gotta be careful though, because Fred's gonna get wrecked. Blink forward, hoof stomp, Weeb is there. There's a Spirit of the Wall, catches out Fred, but doesn't quite get him to the wall. Fred with the Fissure, trying to get there, but the Stampede's there. Chant Totem does a time lapse back out with the Fissure. He's walking over his own Fissure, but he's getting kited to no end. They catch out Dubu as well. Winner's Curse stops him from TPing. Fred eventually goes down. Dubu's gonna go down. Just don't save him. Just leave him. Tree Volley goes out. Lots. Oh, Weeb with the mega kill streak takes out still, but did he stay too long? There's the blink TP. Blind Spear. Oh, but it's a little bit too late. Weeb gets out of there okay, and Dubu's 5 times mega kill streak finally ends. Wow, how was he on a 5 times kill streak on Oracle this late in the game? Like, come on. He's had 7 deaths, so he hasn't. That was like, yeah, his only 5 kills. Killing with just Purifying Flames and Fortune's End. That's a bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Did he use False Promise? Oh, he used False Promise. There we go. They're pushing though. They gotta be careful. Fred can't do anything. Fred, buyback wise, does not have buyback. Any cooldown. Tree Volley with the huge damage. Oh god, there's the break onto John Glenn. The BKB is popped, and John Ken goes down. Arena keeps Weeb from following. Juicy Panda needs to back off because BKB is wearing off. Arena's finally dead, and Weeb is ready to go once again. And they gotta back off. They did a good amount of damage, good chunk of damage. About half the tower. Gross not up for a while, maybe in 2 minutes. Not a big deal. Anupe going for Butter. Hopefully going to break apart the Mask of Madness, get Butter, and then into Satanic. That's what you always hope. Put the Power Treads into the backpack. There we go. Split it apart. Get the Butter. Maybe get rid of Dragonlance. Here we go. They're pushing 4 Hero Smoke. Oh god. Oh god. And VGN still is the one who gets broken. There's a Blink Avalanche, but the Glimmer Cape is used. Winner's Curse as well onto Weeb. And then Weeb is so tanky. Oh my goodness. Buzz coming out. The Winner's Curse was countered once again. So much damage. There's the Wraithful Blast coming out, but they can't quite catch up. One more crit takes down Mamba. Eclipse goes out with the BKB, and Juicy Panda loses the first life. The Tree Volley comes out, but Juicy Panda, can he survive the Fiend's Grip on the second life? And he's going to go down. No BKB. Avalanche toss onto the Inupe with the second toss to follow. There's a time lapse saving out Weeb, who TP's out. Can Davi survive? Shikuchiing away, but there's the Lotus Orb with the Nightmare. He slept for a long time though. Can they follow up? Donkey has the Blink with the... Oh, but it's just a little bit too late. The Spear's not able to connect. And Davi gets away. They only lost Juicy Panda, which is obviously huge. It means they can't push anymore. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Juicy Panda was caught out terribly, going for a swift blink. I don't know about that. I feel like someone needs an AC here. Someone needs an AC. For reals. For reals. You're getting wrecked from all this. Wait, are they? Yeah. I don't think magic damage is the hugest of deals. Because they pop the Eclipse to kill your first life, and then AC to stop the second life. Weeb is going for, oh no, Weeb, you heard me. You had queued up the Divine Rapier. With the Tree Volley would have been absolutely crazy. You were just taunting me. What a jerk face. What a jerk face you are sometimes. Though I do use that word way too lightly. You're not a jerk face. I apologize. That was a bit rude of me. Are you gonna buy AC? Are you gonna do it? 15k net worth advantage for GOAT5. Down from 19, so definitely an improvement. Look at that. It's come back a bit. after Fred, Juicy Panda died. Got the shard on Bane, I think, for the AoE. Yep, AoE Brain Sap. What else we got? Shard there. We already saw those two, that shard. Already saw these shards. Nothing else to report. Halberd on John Ken. That's going to be very helpful up against both Weeb and Juicy Panda. Very good. What else we got? Fred has the Lincolns, which is good. Yet another way to stop Bane from doing evil stuff. Ooh, AC coming for Weeb. Where is he going to put it? What is he going to drop for that? What is he going to drop? Oh, Ag's Blessing. There we go. Now we can have AC. Now it all makes sense. Silly me. Silly me. Free volley. Oh god, so much damage coming out. That's ridiculous. So Dubu, that scepter for Oracle is just totally not worth it. It's just not worth it. It seems like it's extremely situational. Roche is up in about a minute. Are we going to see tier 5 items? We've already got tier 4 items. What do we got? We got the Leveler, we've got Pennant Edge Sword, we've got the Stormcrafter. Aesthetics Cap, which is kind of cool for Fred. That's very good up against all those things. Good up against, yeah, all those debuffs like they have for Bane. Very good. Trickster Cloak is huge. Gives you that resistance innovation, but also the invis, which is great. I love it. Dubu gets the spell lifesteal and the damage. Paladin Sword for the win. For the win. That's what you want to have happen. Why get Witchbane? You don't need to purge anything. And Ninja Gear. Wait, why isn't... Oracle, why don't you get this? Quickening Charm, dude. Quickening Charm. Or Ceremonial Robe. Wait, no, that's the wrong person. Sorry, Oracle. Sorry. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You guys got a pretty bad lineup here. Spiderlegs and Oracle is not going to really help that much. At least the spell lifesteal that you'll get is better than nothing. Davi, what you working on? Davi's working on Octarine. Lol, time-lapsing out just to get back. 20-second cooldown, that's not bad. It's not bad. You got 2 Chikuchi charges, which is great. They're in your jungle, you gotta be kind of careful. Mamba Mommy, there's the bugs coming out. Roche is now officially up, everyone knows it now. Everyone's made it very clear. Juicy Panda has Swift Blink coming out. Is it coming? Is this it? Wait, why is there a courier here? Did you mess up, Juicy Panda? Are you going for... Oh, switch to MKB. I totally agree. TP's going out, back to base. Gotta clear out those creeps. What are they gonna do? They got invis. There's a smoke use. Did they see it? Chikuchi comes forward. Oh god. Mamba Mama. Mamba Mama. Oh god. Stampede is popped. They're getting away. God's Rebuke forward. But the quick time lapse from Weaver once again. It's just ridiculous. Now Stampede is off and time lapse is only a 20-second cooldown. About to be less. Weeb, you hit too hard, man. You hit too hard. Stampede on a very long cooldown. 75. Okay, not that long, but long enough you gotta back off. Luna finished up Satanic first. Has enough for Butterfly, but saving for buyback, I assume. Gonna be off cooldown in a second. There we go. Got buyback. Now are you gonna Roche? Someone needs to crack the thing. Someone just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh god. Just Tiny's going for heart. You already got 4100 HP. Why are you going heart? Don't go heart. What are you even gonna replace it with? Get your overwhelming blink. Overwhelming blink. That gives you what you need. Overwhelming blink, weeb. Finished MKB on Juicy Panda. Fred's got Shivas as well. With the BKB, with the Lincolns. More items from everyone. Dubu's the one that needs items. Dubu, get some farm. Going for Aeon Disc, that's going to be pretty good. What's Donkey's going for? Shiva's next. There we go. Gonna have lots of armor on this Donkey. finish up the shard as well. That's the double hero impale with the spear. Actually pretty useful. John Ken, I'm guessing, going for Scepter. Yep, going for Scepter. Mama got the Aeon Disc. That means we're going to have a Nullifier now, or just wait out the Aeon Disc. Yep. BGN still is going to go for Aeon Disc as well. Actually has enough for it. But you want to have buyback, of course. You're a support. Looks like we're going to wait it out for 57 minutes for the tier 5 items. That's what we want to see. That's exciting. Come on, Weeb. Come on. Kill everything. Echo Saber is the one that's got to go, right? But get Overwhelming Blink. You got enough money, man. Just get Overwhelming Blink or Swift Blink or Overwhelming Blink. If you want to be tankier, Overwhelming Blink. TPing over to here. Are you going to get it? Oh, they're going on summon. Why are they here? Blink Echo Save on the Mama. They're going to do it. There's the Aeon Disc is used. Winner's Curse. But with the combo with the Lotus, Cold Embrace instantly used. The Stampede is also used. Tossed back into the group. Hoof Stomp as well. Cold Embrace ends. They're kind of kiting people out. Going opposite directions. The toss back once again. Weave is so mean. Mama finally goes down to Davi. That was so just great plays. Weave takes out John Ken. But in the meantime, Juicy Panda gets wrecked by New Pay and Donkey. I wasn't even looking. Juicy Panda, what happened? Yeah, you killed 2 people, but at what cost? Weave, though, so good. You got the 2 toss charges. Just tossing him back over and over again. Wyvern buys back. Good choice. Now you can't go for Roche now. You can't go for Roche. Do you want to know the instant BKB by Donkey? Arena is up. BKB popped by Fred. There's a sleep onto Weeb. Weeb blinks away at once. Pops to BKB. Arena is now down. Davi still here. Has time lapse, but already used time lapse. Has another Kuchi. Bugs go out to Nube. Nube has Eclipse if they need it. Dust onto Weeb. Just Halberd onto Donkey. Or maybe that was just the Fate's Edict. That was Fate's Edict. I think it was Fate's Edict. Scan onto Weeb. Is it going to be enough? Oh god, oh, oh, it's just in time. The TP was almost finishing. Winner's Curse and the Hoof Stomp. Tree Volley goes out, but Weeb is 1 dead. Tiny. 5v1 and Weeb finally goes down. Huge kill for that side. Wyvern instantly TP's bottom for some reason with Boots of Travel and pushes out that wave. They're not going for Roche for some odd reason. Now they're going for Roche. There we go. With Juicy Panda, they might be able to do it. There's the buyback by Weeb, but now that should be enough to get them to drive away. Get out of there, dude. Dude, don't stay. Don't stay. You can't do it. This is what happened last time. This is exactly what happened last time. Fissure goes out. Earth. Enchant Totem. There's a shock. Oh, there's still, this is exactly the same. Like the same exact heroes. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh god, Bug's coming out. Spear goes out, hits onto Fred. That's pretty good. We got the false promise of needed from Dubu. Enchant Fissure goes out. Enchant Totem fall on a New Pay. The Stampede comes out, but there's the Spear. There's the Echo Slam with the huge BKBs falling on a New Pay. He's in so much trouble. Pops the Eclipse, pops Satanic, somehow still alive. Disarm goes out onto Weeb. Inube still alive. 2 more hits, and Inube finally drops, but the first of Juicy Panda finally ends. Buyback by a New Pay. John Ken is so close, but there's the Cold Embrace for the save. Fred is dropping so low. Hoof Stomp to fall with double edge, and down goes John Ken finally to Weave. So much damage. Fred is still alive. Triumphs goes out. Donkey's still there. There's the Aegis on to Juicy Pandas. Now 2 lives there. Blink forward with the stuff. Cold Embrace on Donkey. Donkey's still alive. Disarm on to there with the Fate's Edict. They're going forward. They take the first life of Juicy Panda out. There's the Enchant Totem. They still not a New Pay. New Pay's back here once again. Juicy Panda's second life is here. Second time lapse on Fred. Fred is still alive somehow. There's the Preacher. Enchant Totem. Fissure goes out. Spear does not quite connect. They got New Pay trapped. New Pay still here with so much damage. Shiva's gonna like keeps them all trapped. Weeb is getting kited to no end. Has the Tree Volley up in a second. There's the Juicy Panda actually dies. Buyback by Fred. Cold Embrace is making him survive so long. Davi finally dies. Oh my god. A New Pay finally goes down to Weeb. Weeb takes out VGN. Still VGN. Still dies back. Doobie dies back. Fred, she was popped. Donkey's getting kited so much. Oh god, there's so many things. The Spear goes out trying to find out Weeb, but Weeb is still alive. Has the Tree Volley became popped by Fred for the second time while he is here. The Bugs do latch on, so now he can't blink up. He can't blink at all. Fissure goes out. Enchant Totem, and down goes Donkey. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk anymore. Bane's the only person left. Huge buybacks. Everyone is still alive. Oh my goodness, diebacks by a New Pay by the Mars. Oh my goodness. Nobody has buyback. Look at that. Nobody. Everyone used buyback at some point. Oh god. They're going for the win. They know they threw it all in at the last fight. VGN is the only person left. Nightmare on to Juicy Panda. Just cause there's the brain sap. Might as well. They pop the glyph. Nobody's got buyback. There's no way it's happening. Blink forward with the huge crits, and VGNSO goes down. There wasn't a chance. Now there is even less of a chance. Heals go out onto Weave. They finish off with both the tier 4 towers. They're going for the throne. Celebratory BKBs all around. Fissure, Enchant Totem, and GGs are finally called. GOAT5 wins the first game. What in the world? That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. What a crazy end fights. Oh, ow. My face. My throat. You got this. Oh. Well, congrats to GOAT5 for winning game number 1. Coming back from 90-10 probability chance all the way back to winning the game. That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh god, Weave. That was exhausting. Let's look at this scoreboard. Ow, my ugh. Tiny 56k hero damage. Hey, it's Sun. Hi, Sun. 50k on a Nupe. Juicy Panda 30k, not very much. Juicy Panda received 100k damage. 100k. Oh god. Okay, my voice needs a break. My voice needs a little break here. Seems like they need a break too, because the lobby's not up yet. Ow. Oh. Okay. Let me take a quick little drink here. Oh, sigh, gotta restart Dota. Got an update. Updates. They're gonna fix all the things they tried to patch in the last patch. Sorry, Fred, I couldn't resist. I could not resist. I still have so much Pocky. I was on the edge of my seat the whole entire time. Didn't even have time to eat my Pocky. There we go. Back in the lobby. I got some other message. What is that? Jump to present. Oh. They're on a mini break. We're all on breaks. That's great. That was great. Oh. So how's everyone's Thursday? I know I work off tomorrow, but I know I have a car in the morning. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow night. I should probably figure that out. Wait, no, I think I was doing something with him tomorrow night. I don't know. There's no good movie. There's no movie this weekend that I really want to see. Let me see what was on the. There are like 4 different movies that come out. That are coming out this weekend, but None of them look like particularly good. One of them is the Addams Family 2. I didn't see the Addams Family 1, so I don't really know what to compare it with. And it's a family. It's an animated family movie, but it doesn't look like my kind of fun. I did like Hotel Transylvania. I watched a couple of those. Those were okay. But I haven't seen the Addams Family. It's even further from what I like. But this weekend, let's see, we've got... Oh, My Hero Academia. World Heroes. I've never seen the anime. I've read the manga. So I'm assuming they made a movie from the anime/manga. I've already seen Dune. The French Dispatch. I'm probably going to see the French Dispatch because it's got the most people in it. It looks the weirdest. But it doesn't seem that interesting to me. I don't want to see Halloween Kills. I don't want to see that for sure. There's Last Night in Soho, which... Wait, was that one cool? I don't remember. Last Night in Soho. Do I want to see that? What was that about? Let me look it up. Last Night in Soho. Last Night in Soho. It is about an aspiring fashion designer from the 1960s. Ooh, it's Anna Taylor-Joy. I like her. I like Anna Taylor-Joy. Maybe I'll see that. I like her. It looks very weird. I should watch the trailer. Let me watch the trailer. Let me mute myself while I watch the trailer. Oh wait, but you could probably hear the trailer. How do I... Fine, you get to hear the trailer. Congratulations. If I can find it.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got troubles, all the noise and the hurry seems to help. I know. Downtown.
That is totally not Anna Taylor-Joy. Must be someone else. This is the other person.
Linger on the sidewalks where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose?
Oh, that's Anna Taylor-Joy. Oh. Ooh, I totally want to see this. I'm totally seeing this. Whoa.
The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No better place for sure. Downtown.
Oh god, that was scary.
Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone's waiting for you. Do you believe in ghosts?
Wait, maybe I don't want to see this. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, why'd you have to ruin it that way? It's so good, but then you made it like a horror movie. And like not the good kind of horror movie.
Downtown.
Well, I mean, like I really want to see it, but I also know I'm gonna hate it. Like it's just gonna freak me out. It'll be okay. I'm gonna watch it. It's got Anna Taylor-Joy. We're happy. We're gonna like her. Buying tickets. I'm committing. Buying tickets now. Which one should I buy? This one. If I had stopped the trailer halfway through, I would have been all in. All in. But no, you had to go and like put weird junk in there. It's gonna be cool. I'll just do what I always do and like hide behind my blanket and close my eye, like cover my ears, all the normal stuff. I got it. Cover my ears. When the crazy scary ghosts come out and the supernatural stuff starts happening, then I will just, you know, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I mean, it's already supernatural because somehow the one person can go back into the 1960s in the body of Anna Taylor-Joy, which is pretty cool. I would totally, well, no, it's the 1960s. And maybe I wouldn't do that. And it seems like bad things happen as a result, so I probably shouldn't do that. Oh. Well, almost everyone's here. GOAT5 is all here. Esports LSU has a couple people we're waiting for. Not exactly sure. Running low on Pocky. I haven't got the points yet on my Freebirds thing. We catered all the food today. Maybe it's there now? It's not there. What the blank? What the blank? Okay, I need to contact them. I need help. Oop, everyone's almost here. Let's see, Esports LSU has Donkey, has VGN still, has Inupe. So that means we're missing, let's see. Oh, and John Ken is there. So Donkey was Mars, John Ken was Centaur, Inupe was Luna, VGN still was Bane. We're missing the Wyvern. Mamba Mama. We're missing Mamba Mamba. Get them applied. There. I emailed Freebirds to ask them why I don't have any points applied to my thing. That's right. Esports LSU has chosen first pick. What is going on? It used to always be about second pick. Cause you get the 2 picks in a row, you get last pick. So you can do whatever you want, and then you get the 2 picks in a row after the first pick, you get 2 picks. 2 picks. Which is pretty big usually. I guess Esports LSU feels differently. They got first pick both times. Still waiting though on Mamba Mama. There they are, Mamba Mama. Whoa, with the really cool dude's face as their icon. Donkey has like a cute avocado. Looks kind of like an avocado. Oh no, it's not an avocado. Looks like that fish from, probably a fish from SpongeBob. It's like a green fish, and it's got like a thing on its back. It's not Squidward, obviously. It's like a normal fish. Not a crab, not a squid, not an otter, not a starfish. I'm ready to go too. SpongeBob characters. Let me look it up. Not plankton. It's none of those people. Maybe I mistake. Oh, it's this dude. It's this dude. Who is this dude? It's this dude. Which person is this? Okay, whatever. Things are happening.
Radiant team ban.
And here we are. Welcome back, everyone. It's game number 2 of the Amateur Dota 2 Contender League Season 33, week number 2. Best of 2 between GOAT5 and Esports LSU.
Dire team ban.
GOAT5 won game number 1. And of course,
Radiant team
they didn't pick it was a best of 2 anyway. And they didn't indicate who won game number 1. Because I didn't remind them. And maybe it was lost because of tickets or something. Oh, it's on the right ticket. I don't know what happened. It's just not happy today. They're not happy. But GOAT5 won game number 1. It was absolutely ridiculous. So exciting to watch. So many crazy, insane team fights and crazy, insane buybacks. Apparently, Fred thought they played pretty sloppy on the side of GOAT5, and that's why it was so close. But come on, they brought out the fireworks. It was quite insane. Now we're seeing respect bans. GOAT5 bans out both Bane and Wyvern. That was played both by Mamba Mama and VGN Steel to great effect. Those Winner's Curses and the Cold Embraces were so crazy annoying. Oh, they were just awful. And Bane's Nightmares were also crazy frustrating. Yes, Davi had the Lotus Lore, which was absolutely fantastic. Got at least two return Winner's Curses, maybe 3. I don't think I caught all of them. Esports LSU bans the Tiny that we saw in Weeb, that mid Tiny. Very good. And they pick as their first hero, Axe. And they ban Spectre because they apparently really hate Spectre. Axe is presumably their offlaner. I hope we have an Arcana Axe with fists instead of axes so I can complain about them. It's been a while since I've done that. I really, really miss it. I want to be able to channel that kind of rage. It feels very empowering. GOAT5 picks up Monkey King, who, as I've said many times before, is an extremely flexible pickup. And they have last picks, so this is great. Monkey King can be pause 1, pause 2, or pause 4 typically. Even, I guess you could be pause 5, but we already have a Dark Willow, and Dark Willow is probably going to be the pause 5. Dark Willow, almost certainly a support.
10 seconds remaining.
One of my favorite supports. I love Shadow Realm.
5 seconds remaining.
I love all of her abilities, except, well, Curse Crown is lame. I mean, it's not as fun as I would like. But Bramble Maze, and Shadow Realm, and Terrorize, and Bedlam. So much fun stuff. Monkey King is very good up against Axe. So if we have, like, Monkey King as a pause 1,
Dire team ban.
supported by Dark Willow up in that off lane, or in their safe lane up against Axe, Axe's life is going to be miserable. That was just awful.
Dire team
Pango's picked up though, and if we have a Pango like pause 4 supporting the Axe, not bad. Pango gets up in your face with the shield crash, so you can't really do much damage to him. Same problem as Axe as far as being with the Monkey King. Jingui Mastery stacks. If you get up in their face, they're going to make you regret it. But still generally a great hero to have. Should have a pretty good impact on the game. Ugh. I'm still not quite sure where everyone's going yet though. And Pango, yes, could be like a mid hero. Kind of weird to pick him this early, but could be a mid hero. Not likely going to be a carry. That's extremely rare. Like, it's not really that kind of hero. And as like a support in the safe lane as like a pause 5, also not really the best place to be. Depends on who you're up against, of course. Esports LSU, we got bans of the Tide once again. They banned Bloodseeker because that's a great counter to Pango. You just rupture Pango while you're rolling Thunders and Pango's dead. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Good choice to ban out Bloodseeker. And Tide's got the annoying Kraken Shell, of course. And then Magnus is just way too good. Even though they nerfed him, they made his skewer a bit shorter. They made his Horn Toss cooldown a little bit longer. They made his... a lot of changes to him. Can I like hover and see? Nope, I can't do that.
Radiant team
GOAT5, no Earthshaker. Apparently if you have if they don't have Earthshaker, nobody gets Earthshaker. They ban out Drow again. Drow would be absolutely annoying up against Monkey King, kiting him to death. And no Disruptor. Yeah. I suppose Disruptor is a
remaining.
soft counter to Monkey King. If you get the vision with the Thunder Strikes,
Remaining.
he can't keep leaping between trees, and if he does leap to a tree and you get that on him, you have the vision. You drop down the Static Storm when he tries to start doing his Wukong's command. That's super annoying, and you can always glimpse him back. Looks like it's not going to be a support Monkey King. Assuming this Grimstroke is also a support, we could have a mid Grimstroke. That's totally a thing. Most likely though, it's going to be a support Grimstroke. The only thing it currently pairs with at the moment is Dark Willow's Cursed Crown, a double Cursed Crown with the Soulbind,
Dire team
which is kind of cool, I guess. LSU picks up Weaver. They want to have a Weaver too. Probably a support Weaver. That'll be really annoying for Dark Willow and for Grimstroke both.
remaining.
The Soulbind will work wonders in the later game as well as the Phantom's Embrace with the silence. Love that. Oh, even more fun from Esports. They get a Rubik. I don't know who's support now. Could be a mid Rubik. That would be pretty interesting. I would love that. Some fun stuff to steal at the moment. Or it could be like a carry Weaver. That's a lot more common.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. I don't know. GOAT5 starts going into their sleepy time. Looking for something. Lockdown wise, LSU definitely is lacking in lockdown. But at the moment we have telekinesis and we have the taunt. And of course Rolling Thunder from Pengo. But the taunt is a spell immunity piercing ability, which is fantastic. Always gotta have one of those. And GOAT5's like, okay, if you're gonna do that, we're gonna have a spell immunity piercing ult. They get the Beastmaster for the roar. That'll be Fred on there. He's done amazing with this before. On this Beastmaster.
5 seconds.
He's gonna push hard. He's gonna get first item, Helm of the Dominator, push the tower crazy hard, get tier 1 tower at minute like 10 or earlier, based upon his past performance. That does give Rubik a great spell to steal, because Beastmaster has a fairly long cast time, so you cast the Primal Roar, Rubik has like a second or so to steal it before Beastmaster casts his axes, or his boar, or whatever. You know.
Dire team banned.
But double Primal Roar with Soulbind, that's pretty awesome. Does Soulbind go through spell immunity? And does it stop you from TPing? Or only if you're latched? I don't know. I know if you Soulbind like... Oh yeah, Soulbind up against Pengo, that's a good counter. I forgot about that. I forgot, I'm sorry. You Soulbind Pengo, and even if he's Rolling Thunder, he's not moving. It's really, really silly. I'm sure we're going to see it this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. You would think if he's Rolling Thundering, he's magic immune, he's just rolling away, but no. Soulbind just stops him. Kind of like if you Soulbind Storm Spirit, he can't ball lightning away. Kind of annoying, I will say. Very annoying. GOAT5 is expecting that Rubik is mid? That they've already picked him mid? Because they ban out support heroes. AA and Snapfire. That's weird. And LSU bans out Arc Warden and Void Spirit. Background change color. You saw that, right? It's blue now. It's blue. What is up with this? Someone explain this to me. I don't get it. Oh, I've casted like hundreds of games and I still have no idea why it happens. It does not happen at the same time. I've looked for patterns. It doesn't switch at the same like part of the drafting phase. It could be the same minute technically. I haven't like counted out the minutes. I don't know if I feel like this background changes color too, or maybe it's just the top one. Goes from black to blue or blue to black. Yeah. But remember last game I think it went to black at this point, like right here after this last pick, right before the last pick. I think that's what it did. I don't know. So heroes that we're looking for still need a mid from GOAT5 unless Monkey King's mid. They could always totally do that. They could pick a carry as their last hero. We've already got Monkey though to go up against Axe. So it would make the most sense to pick a mid. LSU does pick a support indeed. So GOAT5 is way smarter than me apparently. They already know that Donkey loves to play mid Pango. I'm guessing Pango.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, right? Pango? Mid Rubik would be fine too, sure. Mid Weaver wouldn't make any sense. With Lion's a good hero. Gonna give him the extra lockdown they were looking for. And Rubik has a lot of spells, really, really good spells to steal at the moment. Lots of really good ults. Almost everything of Grimstroke is good to steal. Dark Willow, almost, I mean, it depends. Stealing Monkey King's, the tree jump thing is just hilarious. Rubik can just hop around on trees. It's great. It's fun when they chase each other around the map. Each like leaping around trees. GOAT5, GOAT5. Who are you gonna pick as your mid? I mean, Viper's out there. Viper counters Pango and Axe. I'm totally down for Viper. I said that last game. You won anyway. Viper would have been great last game too. So if it was not... It went black again. You saw that it went black. Why did it do that? There was 14 seconds left. Over here on the clock. There's 10 seconds on the other side. So that's like 20 seconds total, 25 seconds total between the two teams on the very last pick. The top went black. So I gotta remember that. 25 seconds. Help me remember. 25 seconds on the last pick. 25 seconds overall time left. The top screen turns black. The dire side background turns black. There we go. Lots of cosmetics. Oh my goodness. You don't even recognize like everyone. Poor VGN still doesn't have like anything. That's a bummer. But Arcanas. Whoa, such a cute mustache Pango. And all the stuff on the act except for the... Oh, of course, except for the Arcana. All the stuff on the Monkey King. And the Dark Willow and the Grimstroke. Beastmaster is a little bit silly. But the Zeus. Weeb Zeus. So much burst damage. Gonna be quite scary actually. Okay, it's a mid Pango. That's good, that's good. Carry Weaver. A lot of burst damage, gonna have to be very careful. Pango versus Zeus. Pango's got the attack animation. Wow, my mind just... Words! Pango has the better attack animation. What am I even trying to say? Whoa, Weeb is level 24 Zeus. That requires a lot of dedication. And level 8 Mamba Mama. Mamba Mama knows what's up. Look, you got all the little holes filled once again. Once again. It's raining. Is that me or is that someone else? It's raining here. That could be me. That could very well be me. High five. Yay, high fives. Oh, it's the courier. Oh, yes. Look at it. Oh my goodness. This isn't the best one, as I've said many times. You need to get the OG courier. Hey, back to you. This one's still so cute. It's the cat. Oh, rolling around a little ball. That is just the cutest thing ever. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. It's gotta be over here, right? Someone, let's look at it really closely over here. Oh, just look at it. It is just sitting there. Now it's sleeping. It's just sleeping. And it's got this big ball. And the ball has stuff shooting out of it because it's sleeping. It's just napping. It's rolling away. It's waking up. It's waking up. It's shaking itself off. It's stretching out. Big cat stretches. You got it. Play with the ball. No, no. What are you doing, Zeus? Get out of here. I want to watch the cat. Yes. I missed you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lick that paw. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Getting sleepy. Getting very sleepy. Back to sleep. There we go. There we go. That's the Octarine Core. We want to have the first one, the Mystic Yarn. That is the best one. Oh, that was just so satisfying. My goodness. Okay, well, the game has started. We are doing things. Things are happening. Games are being played. Pocky is no longer being eaten because the Pocky is now gone, which is very sad. It's okay. Oh, wait. There's something. Pocky still remains.
I won't lie. That was unexpected.
The last 4 little sticks. They're here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to switch my thing too. Ramble Maze. Welcome everyone to the post-drafting phase, post-cat examination phase. VGN's still taking a lot of damage. Ramble Maze goes down as VGN still gonna avoid it, but he gets rooted and first blood drawn by Davi.
I can take care of myself.
Such a bully, Davi, such a bully. Tips go out to VGN still. Fred is feeling very feisty at the moment. Very feisty. Inupe is having an awful time. Fred is just too good on this Beastmaster. It is unfair. And then you lose your board in front of me. Way to show me up, Fred. So yeah, game number 2 in this best of 2 between LSU Esports LSU and GOAT5. GOAT5 won game number 1. Davi with the nice pull over here. Davi played Weaver last time. Inupe is taking a little bit of damage, but Hashikuchi walking around a bit, but has to back off. Oh god, Davi needs to be kind of careful. Level 2 though, has Shadowrun popped it just in time. Inupe has to be so careful. Hashikuchi up in a second, but the Sentry Ward drop down and they take down Inupe. Perfect Sentry Ward. Davi is so close, but doesn't pop the salve, goes down. Would have been okay if he popped the salve. Tips go out to Inupe. They are feeling so randy right now. So raunchy, so feisty, everyone. VGN still is like, so rude, I'm gonna eat your mana. No fun. Your face. Oh. So that's top. Top is having a lot of action. Over at mid, we've got Weeb versus Donkey, Zeus versus Pango. Look at that. Base damage. 72 base damage versus a measly 62. Plus the Quelling Blade. Okay, so 62 plus 12 against the creeps. Weeb, there's a shield cast. Weeb is like, okay, you want to do this? Oh, but Donkey has his sig charges. There we go. No lucky shots, so no lucky shot procs because you don't even have it leveled. It's okay. Weeb's got the bottle, but Donkey also has a bottle and a shield crash. Donkey definitely doesn't have too much to be worried about. Oh god, they're going on Inupe. Inupe pops Shikuchi and now has to back off for a while because... oh god, did not back off. Ooh, puts down the tree. That was weird. Why did you waste that? Ramble Maze's drop. Catches onto Inupe. Inupe has Shikuchi though up in a second. Davi though does have Shadow Realm, so Inupe needs to be careful. Don't hit the Bramble and is able to avoid it. We got the Tango. And a Salve. Davi is being merciless on this Dark Willow. Over at bottom, we've got John Ken, sponsored by Panera Bread, but now it's just J Ken on the axe, supported by Mamba Mama, ex-Wyvern player, current Rubik player, poor Battled Hunger Dewey Polar Bear on this Grimstroke with all the fantastic accoutrements, supporting our Juicy Panda with also a lot of accoutrements, it's like accoutrements, right? Like it's like a weird way to say it if you want to say it like the right way. Accoutrements. Accoutrements. Lacoste. You know what I mean. And I'm also slightly intentionally saying it wrong. I don't actually know how to say it, but I'm also playing around with ways that obviously you don't say it. Fred's working on the helm of the Dom. 600 gold away, as you would expect, on that Beastmaster. Scouting with the Hawks. Well done. Pushing with the Boars. Looks like we might have a 10-minute tower, as we were hoping. The Boars taking damage. Are they going to get the last hit? The tower gets the last... Oh! Deny! Fred denies it. Oh, goodness. Doobie Polar Bear kills the Obs Ward. Well done. J. Ken's actually getting kind of low. Bought boots first. Getting Tranquils instead of getting Ring of Health. But still pretty close to Ring of Health. That'll give him the sustain he needs. It is 5 minutes. It's the nighttime. Doobie Polar Bear get careful. Pops the Inkswell. Jump forward by GC Penny with Primal Spring. It does connect on Panera Bread. I mean on J. Ken. J. Ken goes down to Dubu. The new base courier dies. Oh, Davi, you are merciless. What a jerk. Didn't even use Shadow Realm. Poor Inupe. Oh god, Bramble Maze zoning Inupe out, but she takes a long way around it. Davi is just, okay, you want to fight me? I will take your face all the way to your face's grave. You heard me. You heard me. Whoa. What? Dubu pulls the other... I don't... Why? Yeah, first of all, why? Second of all, how? Yeah. Oh, are you gonna be mean? Are you gonna be mean? Are you gonna be mean? Stroke it, stroke it, stroke it. Oh, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. You could have just overwhelmed J. Ken. Jay Quellen. Jay Quellen. Do y'all know that? Jay Quellen. Thunder God's Wrath comes out. Who are they going for? Primal Spring forward onto Mamba Mama. I'm not sure what the ult was for. But it was... Oh, Donkey was crazy low. Crazy low. I guess Weeb TP'd back to base and got some mana and then came forward. Donkey's here though, level 6, has Rolling Thunder. Doobie Polar Bear is probably gonna go down. Pops the Rolling Thunder, cancels it, drops it again, and it connects with the telekinesis with a stun. There's Battle Hunger, Inkspell is dropped, but it's gonna die first, and down goes Dubu, well done. Rolling Thunder goes forward a bit further, but finishes off. Donkey doesn't have any more HP. Probably needs to go back to base if nobody can heal him up. Mamba Mama. I'm liking your name now. Mamba Mama. Mamba Mama. Inupe, poor Inupe, but has time lapse. That's good. Fred has level 6 though. So close to Helm of the Dawn. Oh, yeah, I've totally misread it before. Now he's like 500 away from it. Poor Inupe. Here's VGN solo, gets the stun out on there. There's the bugs and the hex and the mana drain. Fred's actually taking a lot of damage. Boars are getting wrecked. VGN still taking a lot of damage from the boar. So much damage from the boar. If only Dark Willow is coming to fall. Oh god, the boar, so much damage. Davi, you got this. You got this. Oh, but then what did you do? Rebel Mace goes out. VGN still is like, I don't care. One more hit, and it's just barely enough. VGN still goes down once again. Davi trying, or VGN still trying so hard. I'm glad nobody's BM tipping anymore. That was a bit rude last time. Well, the past like 3 times. Mama, be careful. They're baiting you kind of hard. They're baiting each other. Everyone is baited. Everyone's baited. Where's Pingo? What are you doing, Don? Oh, now Donkey's finally back in base. Got the Javelin. Give you the procs for Lux Watch. Oh, wow. Tower at 8 minutes. I was off by 2 minutes. But there's Fred being Fred. Beastmaster pushing like crazy. Redonkulous. Already level 7. Top of the net worth chart. 2k net worth. Oh god. What happened at bottom? Here comes Donkey. Lucky shot. I mean, Swashbuckle with the Javelin procs. You take out Doobie Polar Bear and the high 5. Well done. I like it. J. Ken got the Ring of Health. Has it sustained now. Working on that Vanguard. The new base pretty low. Weeb has the Thunder God's Wrath if needed. The new base needs to be so careful. If we get a little bit more damage on the Weaver, Weaver's toast. This does 300 damage and Weaver's got... Oh, well we got... You're good now. You're good now. Weeb. Fred's pushing. Fred's pushing. We got the Overlord thing. There's the Rival Strike coming out. There's Kuchi though. Nupe has time lapse if needed, but don't want to go back into there. They tried. They blew it all. Fred has Primal Roar and is taking like everything. It's okay. Oh god, so much damage with that. And they didn't get the tower. The tower gets denied by Mamba. Mama. Well played. Oh, self-deprecating last from Weeb. That was a little bit embarrassing. Now Fred rotates bottom because he got top, he got mid. Time to get bottom. J Ken has the Vanguard, so tanky now. Mamba Mamba is almost level 6. We have yet to see a Primal Roar, so you can't steal that from Fred yet. Level 5 on this Grimstroke. Maxing out Inkswell as I would hope. They're looking for Fred. Fred's got to be careful. Send out the Hawk, get some vision. There we go. Put it in the spots where you don't have it. J Ken, you're being kind of mean. Just a little bit. Phantom Embrace goes out. 4 gets finally killed. Mamba Mama thinks that they're being clever. Oh god, VGN still is here. And Mace catches him out with the Curse Crown. Actually very good. Donkey comes rolling in. Double and Thunder as well. Bedlam comes out. The silence goes out. It cancels out Donkey's thing. There's the Bedlam as well. And Donkey goes down. Huge cancels. Primal War goes out onto Panera Bread. Inkswell coming out forward with Primal Spring, but it cancels beforehand. The slow is there, but not quite enough. The stun goes out onto Juicy Panda. With 2 huge core kills, Weeb is still going forward, making vision onto Mamba Mamba. And Mamba Mamba goes down to Weeb. Juicy Panda looking for someone else, but Primal Spring still on cooldown. They get some damage onto VGN still, but not quite enough. Fortunately, Anupe is pushing top all by their lonesome. Got the Javelin. Working on a Maelstrom, just like the Pango. We're going to have lots of lightning to counter this lots of lightning. TP's in by Donkey. Donkey has Rolling Thunder, which is actually pretty huge. They have vision though. Once again, these birds are awesome. Huge stun on a Oh, Duffy gets stunned, gets fingered, and that's all she wrote. J Ken's here now. You everyone run away. Run away. You're in trouble. Donkey's in trouble. Don Quixote. It's okay. So much needed space for Anupe to farm just a little bit more. So we got a couple K net worth lead. Where you can see Juicy Panda versus Anupe. Juicy Panda working on the Echo Saber. They're pretty close. Weeb still has a crazy burst damage. Going for Scepter first item. I like it. Donkey taking quite a bit of damage. Weeb has ult. But be careful. Telekinesis. But it goes the wrong direction. Rolling Thunder as well. Soulbind can't. Look at that. He's rolling with the stolen Soulbind. That was huge. Inkswell goes on there. There's a double mana drain. Donkey still going forward. Tries to get the proc. But the tries to get the lucky Javelin hits. And it's not quite enough. They get the Phantom's Embrace out with the tower. Tower getting the last hits onto Donkey. Well played by both teams. Davi with the Ramble Maze trying to catch up Mamba Mamba, but it's not quite enough. Stolen Ramble Maze. Huge Curse Crown dropped on there, but now it's Ramble Maze versus Ramble Maze. Whose is Hughes? They look the same. Stroke of Fate connects. It connects. Rubik going for Shard next. It's very good. It's actually really, really good. Lift duration. Yay. Yay. You can like throw a lot sooner. Wait, okay. I know you can do this stuff. You can throw farther. You can do allies. But is the throw delay reduced? Is that only when targeting allies, or is that in general? Because sometimes you want the throw to be there. You want to hold it longer, right? Maybe? I don't know. They finally get the chip vest after all this time. J Ken's god tier item. Going for Blink next. Making some pretty good progress. Fred going for Home of the Overlord, I would hope. Getting the Blast next into Overlord. Makes the most sense. Echo Saber still 500 away there. Scepter is 800 away for Weeb. Gonna be a pretty fast Scepter on this Zeus, if anyone gives him some farm. Dubu, double stacks, do it. Oh, beautiful, double stacks. Now we got a triple stack Ancient and double stuffed Oreos here. That's right. I don't know who's gonna get it, but someone's gonna have it and someone's gonna like it. Weeb is back. Still 800 gold out. For some reason has a trusty shovel, and for some reason is not using it. Weeb, I'm questioning what's going on. There we go. Now we got a Mingo. Scan goes out onto Fred. Got a 4-hero smoke. Fred's got to be careful. TB's coming in from Doffy. They can totally counter it. Smoke gets broken. They call it out. Telekinesis into a stun. There's the swashbuckle and the finger, and down goes Fred. Terrorize goes out at a good time. Catches out 3 of them, but not quickly enough. Stolen Stroke of Fate. That was a very good rotation. You gotta slow down this Beastmaster. Fred is just kind of inevitable. He is Thanos, and having that Vlad is gonna provide so much more sustain for everyone. Having the Overlord's also gonna be huge. We've still working on that Scepter. Pango, does he have Maelstrom yet? Should be flying out as we speak, or is he going straight for Lincolns instead? Why the Lincolns? I know it stops Primal Roar. Oh yeah, Primal Roar and Soulbind. Because those are the 2 things that stop the Rolling Thunder. They won't this Rolling Thundering, then you can't cast the other things to cancel out the Lincolns. Good choice, good choice, good choice. You'd have to waste both Soulbind and Primal Roar. Or cast Soulbind on the person right next to the Pingo. Mamba. Oh, the insta-cast stroke. So rude. So rude. But Scepter on Weeb. That's it. That is just scary. Mamba wants to store it, wants to steal it probably. Or maybe not. Stroke is pretty annoying. Blink on Jay Ken. Jake Quellen. Jake Quellen. There we go. Blink and Smoke. They're going for another rotation. Another great play. Going to be huge. We got Rolling Thunder still. We got Stroke of Fate. We got no finger for a while. But already 2 successful fingers. Okay, smoke time. Already 3-hero smoke over here. Looking for someone. Do you have dust? You have 5 sentries. That's something for sure. That's something. Got illusions. Telegraphing exactly where you're going. You're walking opposite directions of the map. Anupe, be careful. Spider senses are tingling. They ping out Anupe. There's the TPs. Oh god, the Boundless Strike cancels it. Powerless ring forward. There's the root. Anupe has time lapse, but there is the dust, but it's a little bit late. There's the Scepter. Nimbus Cloud coming out. There's the Curse Crown, and they finish off Anupe. Yeah, it took everyone. Oh, the BM tipped. They are trying to tilt Anupe so hard. 1 tip, 2 tip, 3 tip, 4 tip. Oh my goodness. The only nice person on the team is apparently who didn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grim's joke. Dubu, you are officially the only nice person on your team. Congratulations, Dubu Polar Bear. What a proud position to be holding. First tier 2 tower getting absolutely wrecked by Fred and his aura and his minions. Has the finished flats. The glyph is actually popped. TP in by Donkey, but they have the clock giving the vision, of course. Found the strike with the Nimbus Cloud. A lot of damage on a Donkey. But the Rolling Thunder goes out. Primal Roar goes out on Donkey. Pretty good. Slows him down a little bit, but he's rolling through. Stuns out onto Fred once again. Blink forward with the taunt. Soulbind goes out. No more. Wukong's spin. Oh god, they're stuck together. There's Thunder God's Wrath coming out. There's the damage. So much damage. Donkey goes down. Fred finally goes down, but the Wukong spin has done so much damage. Curse Crown as well. So much damage onto there, but time lapse just in time for a new pay. Stolen Phantom's Embrace, but they take out Mama. It's not going to be enough time. Juicy Pen is trying to find someone, but not quite in enough range for VGN still. I was trying to say like VJN, but that didn't sound right. Quite a big fight. 2 cores for 1 core. Once again, Fred is the sacrificial bear. Or bear, Beastman? Beastmaster. Oh, horned person. The sacrificial horned... Wait, he has horns, right? Yeah, horned figure, because Earthshaker had horns, right? Earthshaker. Heartbreaker. That's a K-pop song. Get with the program. Not a very good song, I will say that. That Heartbreaker, not Heartshaker by Twice, but the one that like starts off with like Heartbreaker. That's not a good song, in my opinion. It's the ones where like they start off the song with like an American person doing some weird intro. Not like a rapping intro, but like a weird beat thing. Like they, I don't know. I've never liked it particularly myself. So working on Lincolns for Donkey. Kind of getting there, About 1k from it at this point. VGN still going for Blink. Still a ways to go. Weaver's got the Maelstrom working on... Oh, has Dragonlance too. Finished up. There we go. BKB next. Mama going for Blink as well. Has Aether Lens for the range. Very, very good. Blink on J Ken as we saw before. But 5k net worth in favor at the moment of the Radiant side. The bottom people. The team at the bottom. The GOAT5 heroes. Heroes of the GOAT5 side. And the unnamed Dire. Esports LSU. I don't know why they don't show here. Huge 5 hero smoke. Are they going to go for Roche or are they going to go for a kill? Roche is scouted out. Good choice. Oh god, Donkey. Do they have initiation though? They don't have initiation. There's the Primal Spring forward. There's the Primal Strike. There's the Phantom's Embrace and the Primal Roar. And Donkey goes down. Huge commitment. I mean, you rotated 5 heroes. Gave Anupe more space to farm. Yeah, you killed the mid. Okay, now you're pushing. That's good. That's good. Objectives. Definitely harder to push or harder to defend when you don't have the Pingo. Because the threat of that Rolling Thunder is quite huge. Fred has the Helm of the Overlord now. Buffs up all the creeps even more. Look at that. More damage, more armor, more lifesteal, more mana regen. And now you got this gigantic ancient Thunderhide jerkface. Look how rude he is. He's so big. And he gets these buff things. He gets this Frenzy. He can make someone attack even faster for 8 seconds. Good defense though. Everyone's here. Mama needs someone to steal. Needs something to steal. Bugs come flying out. Fade Bolt doing a lot of damage. Weeb looking for someone to wreck on. To smack down on. The Pingo has returned. Donkey is available. This Thunderhide's just tanking. He's tanking, man. He's just so chunky. He's so chunky. Look at that 1800 HP. My goodness. That's more than Beastmaster. Look, he's got more than Beastmaster. He does 160 damage. Fred does 150 damage. So this creep does more than Fred. It's got more HP and does more damage than Grimstroke. More HP and more damage than Weave. More HP and more, yeah. He's just better than everyone in general. More damage than Juicy Panda. Though of course it attacks slower. And doesn't have Echo Saber. And doesn't have like armor reduction and slow. And like a bunch of other stuff. Still. Pretty good. Here we go, attacking once more. They don't have any heals. Agent Thunderhide for the win. Frenzied itself. You saw that frenzy. But it gets recalled. They're keeping up the pressure. Juicy Panda's farming in the meantime. They don't have to worry too much. They have vision with the Hawks. Stolen Hawk. Rubik has a Stolen Hawk. Not a very useful spell to steal. It does give you vision. But the long cooldown, you don't get the boar. You just get whichever animal it was. Whereas like for the Beastmaster, you get 2. Bramble Maze is stolen, which is much more useful in my opinion. Axe is smoked. Looking for a good time to jump in. Working on the Blade Mail. Thunderhide power, they're going for it. Nimbus Cloud is dropped for effect. Shadow Realm is used. Curse Crown onto the Weaver. They've finally taken the tier 2 tower. Time to move on to bottom. You've wasted enough time at mid. Let's go take something else. Primal Roar is up if they can spot out this Pingo. Donkey has the finished Lincolns, which is pretty huge. That's quite good. J Ken is like permanently smoked. Well, now thank you. He was smoked and no longer. BGN still is fairly close to Blink, getting there. Inupe got the Maelstrom, still working on BKB, still quite a ways actually. It's obviously been very hard to find farms. They've been defending mid for so long. Oh god, Bramble Maze catches that. Mama in so much trouble. Nimbus Cloud doing a lot of damage. Shadow Realm finishes up with the Boundless Strike from Juicy Panda. Gets the kill on the Mama, keeping it in a little bit too close, and they are just going to wreck this tier 2 tower. Oh god, so quick. No more tier 2 towers left. Now what is Fred going to do? Fred, you've accomplished your objectives. Less than 25 minutes, you've taken out all tier 2. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, tips, please. Cutting the tree that Juicy Panda was jumping to. Guaranteed 5-second stun. Right? 4-second stun. If he falls. So silly. So silly. Now, is it Roche time? Is it Roche time? Roche. You got Echo Saber on here and Deso on Juicy Panda. So that's the -3 armor, -6 armor. So that's -9 armor total. Which is reflected by all of these minus armorings. Because he's down to 20. Because he's got so much reductions. The new base here though sends the bugs out. They know everyone's happening. Donkey's here, is smoked up. They got 3 heroes smoked. They're looking for another initiation. Roche is kind of low though. Nobody can really leave. They know, but they got the Thunderhide power. Thunderhide power. And here comes Juicy Panda back in. Back in. It's inevitable. There's the Pango doing a little bit of damage. Helping him out a little bit. Roche is being kind of rude. Bugs come out. Oh god, this is going to be really messy. This could be really hairy. There's bugs. There's bugs. Nimbus Cloud goes out. There's the Rolling Thunder used. Oh god, perma stunning Juicy Panda. Juicy Panda gets absolutely wrecked. Soulbind is used, but Roche goes down and Donkey picks it up. That was huge. Stolen Soulbind once again. Double mana drains. Down goes Fred. Anupe goes down to Weeb finally, but Weeb is out of mana. First life lost from Anupe. Curse Crown's there. Terrorize hits onto J-Ken. J-Ken goes running away. Weeb TP's out. The mana drain onto Dubu Polarberg. He's probably going to load. Drops the Inkswell. But Blink Call by the Panda. By whatever. Weeb takes out J-Ken. Sorry, that was J-Ken. Hex onto Dubu Polarberg. Dubu Polarberg goes down. Good counter kill on J-Ken. Took out 2 cores. But lost a lot in return. Oof. 3 for 3, but still, you lost the Aegis, and you lost your carry, and you lost your pause 3. Not what you were hoping for, I'm sure. Great timing by Anupe with the bugs. Huge Rolling Thunder by Donkey. Excellent timing. There's the root. Balance Strike to follow. Primal Spring forward by Donkey. Shield Crash doing a lot of damage, but this Bingo Mastery is procced, and there's the hit. Primal Spring stolen by the Rubik. Stun finishes up on there with the Bedlam to follow, and down goes VJ, and still 4-time streak finally ended. And here we go. Hop and Rubik. Oh my gosh, look how far it is. Oh god. Did he get the talent? He didn't. Why does he have the talent? What the blank? 1k? It's not like what? Oh, he's got the Aether Lens. Okay. I thought something was a bit fishy, but still, that's really long. That's really, really long. Because his thing is plus 450. I'm missing something, right? This is plus 225. Why is it so much? It's so much. Ridiculous. It is the Ancient Granite Golem now. Look how much HP it has. 2200 HP. Yet again, more than everyone else. It is indeed the Ancient Granite Golem. The destined of destiny. The Ancient Granite Golem of destiny. Oh, Juicy Panda, they see you. Oh god, you're in so much trouble. The perfect blink call hits on there with the taunt. Hex to follow. And Juicy Panda gets fingered. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. How did they have vision? Yeah, how did that happen? Because he's pinging it. Like seriously, how did they have vision? He was sitting up here and the creeps walked right up to him. So they're pinging that there's a word up here. Oh, there is a word up there. What am I blind? Why isn't it? Where's the circle? Oh, there's a circle. Wait, yeah, why is there no circle around this? There should be a circle around it. Why isn't there? Things are happening. Down goes Rubik with the double ult. Refresher reveal just to be a jerk face. VGN still's like, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna kill it. I know you're coming to kill me, but I don't care, I'm doing it. VGN still is like, oh god, this is not good. Shot around, but here comes J-Ken's. Sun goes out. There's the blink call. Davi, it was a bait. It apparently was a bait. Coin Blade used. VGN still crazy low, but what baits? What baits? I was very curious what VGN still was doing. Oh, Nimbus caught as well. Is it going to be enough? But Donkey with the defend, and VGN still turns around once again and is like, sure. Soulbind's used. Axes come flying out. They're looking for someone. Axe can still blink though. Gets the call off. Very nice. Wheel Expand has dropped down. Blade Mail on J-Can, but J-Can finally goes down, not able to get the finish onto Grimstroke. Chasing after VGN still. He doesn't have blink yet, but has Scepter. Got Scepter instead of blink. There's the stun coming out. Hits on there, but Balance Strike finishes up with the crit from Juicy Panda. Finish off VGN still. Lots of space created though. Look at this. Creeps pushing over here, and Upe is still farming like crazy. Has the finish BKB. Good idea. Inupe is finally rising in the ranks. Yeah, they lost the court. They lost the lion. But Inupe gets to keep on farming. Look at that. Look at that. Staying about even with Juicy Panda. Wards. 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 Donkey going for blink. I would say go for shard, but that's just me. That's just me. And I don't know anything, cause I'm terrible. Axe going for pipe. And I already got Yules on Dark Willow with the Aether Lens. Pretty good. Going for shard next. Grimstroke's got Aether Lens too. And the Glimmer Cape also going for shard. Also a great idea. Weeb's got Refresher and Scepter going for blink. Could buy blink right now, but is deciding not to because he wanted to wait until just now to buy it. So now he's got it. 5 Hero Smoke. Not Roach time yet. They just want to go kill someone. Birds flying out, making way. Scan goes out, but nobody's actually there. Esports LSU is a bit too smart for this. Just a little bit too smart. They're grouping up. I don't know why VGN still got Scepter first. I honestly don't get it. Round the strike goes out, hits on the VGN still. There's Sun of God's Wrath coming out. They finish on VGN still. Rolling Thunder comes in with the stun. Huge time lapse coming out with the Terrorize to follow up, and they take down Soulbind there. BKB popped by Juicy Panda. Donkey's here taking a lot of damage. They finish off the Rubik 2. Mama and Donkey's has a DD. Has a lucky shot. There's a silence there. Blink call. Huge call. Yule's there with the Curse Crown to finish up, and J-Can is doing a lot of damage, but does end up going down. Whoa, wait. Whoa, wait. Oh, a new play died a while ago. Oh, I was like, someone got saved. Donkey got saved. That's good. That's good. Donkey pops celebratory dust because you never know who's right around you. And Fred's pushing. They take down the tower, take down these racks. There it goes. There goes mid. And let's move on to top. Might as well. Fred's got the army to follow. Wait, Fred, where's your creep, man? Where's your creep? Where is your creep, sir? Where's the creeps? Oh god, you're taking too much damage. Don't forget, Lion's got Scepter. It's got 825 plus 200, so 1025 damage in an AoE. With the Stolen Soulbind, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Cause then it's, if it hits like soulbound stuff and they're like too close, then it's double that. So it's 2050 damage to everyone in those areas. Kinda crazy. 5 Hero Smoke coming out. Someone's gonna die. Almost certainly. Looks like we might be the chosen target. Ooh, baiting with the illusion. Bait with the illusion. That would be huge. Weeb. What are you doing? Weeb, get out of there. Oh god, you're in so much trouble. You're in so much trouble. You're dead. There's a lift up and the show crash. Illusion's pod, but Weeb is in trouble. It's 1v5. Terrorize comes out but doesn't actually connect. Finger of Death for the kill, and Weeb goes down. Weeb, sir, what were you doing? Feeling a bit invincible with your illusion rune. GOAT5 has to be a little bit careful now. Just a little bit. Davi finished up the shard. Grimstroke also finished up the shard. Great stuff. Weeb's got the blink, working on Octarine. That means no arcane blink for you because the cooldown reductions don't stack. So you don't want that. The new pay got Deso. Ooh. The new pay's getting kind of scary now. Look at this. Still staying caught up with Juicy Panda. Yules goes out. Davi's like, no, you're not gonna catch me. If you're thinking of initiating. If you're thinking of it. And bugs cannot be dispelled, which is incredibly annoying. It is incredibly annoying. Even if you get like shielded or fortunes ended or purrs or whatever, the bugs stay on you. It's mean. It's just rude. It's just rude. Let's go check out Little Courier. Here we go. This is the flying version of the cat. Are you as cute as your little sister? Are you? Actually, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. But that was kind of cute. Oh, things are happening. Things are happening. Rubik went down. Oh, the Nimbus, double Nimbus Cloud. What a jerk. Anupe is here. It's also kind of low. Fred is charging forward. House Promore looking for someone. There's the blink with Donkey. Nice sign to follow. Permastun waiting for the finger, holding on till the very last second, and there it goes. Takes out Fred. There's the Wukong's command coming out. They finish out 2 Polar Bear as well on the backside. Root goes out on Donkey, where's the curse trying to follow. Donkey's in so much trouble. Pops a shard. Blink call on both of them. Very nice job. Juicy Panda taking so much damage and does actually go down. That was humongous. Donkey's still alive. Blink away from Zeus. Zeus taking a lot. Terrorize comes flying out. Does actually connect onto the axe, which is good, but bugs are coming in onto Davi. Davi needs to be very careful. Weeb's here to follow, so Nubia should also be very careful. If Zeus has nothing really, Shadow Realm is there so that Davi can get away. This could be your time to Roche. You don't have very much mana, unfortunately, and Roche is back up to full. Also, Pango's kind of low, but well done. Well, good fight for Esports LSU. They got out of Wukong's command so quickly. So quickly. I thought that was like a great Wukong's command. It was zoning out the Weaver, but a huge call by Axe right before they went and kill out Donkey. The Finger of Death on the Fred was great. Soulbind, as always, it wasn't quite, oh, not as always. It wasn't quite enough this time. Well done. And now they're going for Roche. They got the Desto there. Got the J-Ken to tank. Scan comes out. They know Nimbus Cloud goes out. They're going to keep going. They take out the Nimbus Cloud. Donkey's here. Donkey has the Rolling Thunder. Fred gets stunned. Gets Rolling Thunder. Fred's in a lot of trouble. Dodges it. Gets stunned though. Donkey finally catches him out. There's a stun coming out. Finger Death as well. And Fred goes down once again. It's so unfortunate. There's the Yule's combo onto the Axe. Axe gets hit by that, but not taking too much damage. Boundless Strike hits onto Donkey. Lincoln's gets cancelled out. There's the Soulbind though. Rolling Thunder goes out. Soulbind is still there. Rolling Thunder already used though. Stolen Soulbind once again. Every single time. Double telekinesis. BKB pop by Anupe. Anupe's actually in so much trouble. Hex goes out there, but the Wukong swing goes down. They take down Anupe. Humongous. Dude Polar Bear still alive, but only just. And the swashbuckle from Donkey is barely close enough. Blink away in the nick of time. Weeb almost catches him up, but not quite. Time to kill Roche once again. Kill the ward. Bramble Maze is stolen. This Rubik is everywhere. Oh, Donkey doing so much damage. Did Donkey come in too far this time? Taking a bit of damage. Roche is almost dead, but not quite. Buybacks come out from Axe and from Anupe. Mama TP's forward. There's the telekinesis lift up. So much range and so much vision. Now they know. Now there we go. Now they know. Ink spell onto the Monkey King. Are they going to go for Roche? They're looking for it. They finally take out Davi. Donkey on a killing spree. Donkey has Rolling Thunder once again. Can use it at any time. There's a Pan's Embrace onto the Axe, so we can't there. Thundergust Wrath comes out. Davia buys back. Second Thundergust Wrath comes out as well. Terrorize flies out. A huge Terrorize hits out onto both of them. Will Nupe die just in time? And Nupe finally goes under the Shadow Realm stuff. Stolen Primal Rogue goes out onto Fred. So Juicy Panic dies. It comes back. Rube hits that onto Mamba. It's going to be pretty close. Soulbind goes out once again. Hits onto both of them. Well done. Mamba comes out. Primal Spring forward. Balance Strike hits onto both of them. Donkey is so low, and so Donkey finally goes down. 4-time streak, and VGN still is also dead. This feels like this is just a throwback to last game, where everyone bought back, and then GOAT5 is the one that held on in the fights, made the right decisions, and ended up on top. They claim Roche this time. Shard is on Juicy Panda. Is he going to give it away? Because he doesn't need it. It's not very good. It's really not very good. Give it to Zeus. Oh, but Zeus already has it. Weeb is on top of things. Ooh, static field. Do it. Do it. We're going to watch you until you do it. Do it. Bounce. Sir. Bounce. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. Do it. Fred gets it. Fred got it. Now Fred's got the dive bomb hawk. Here we go. I'm watching you. I don't care about the other team. I'm watching you. I won't use static field. I'm watching. I'm watching. I don't care. They're killing the racks. They just kill top racks. They just kill top racks. And Donkey bought back. Now they're atop. Wukong's command is dropped. They want to finish off the racks. Very good choice. Granite Golem's here. Wukong's command is zoning them all out, so they can't really come in. Glyph is popped. Wukong's command is going to be there for... Okay, he jumps away. Very well done. And Weave is here. Time to static field, dear sir. Dear sir. Granite Golem is like, I don't give a blank. I'm going to attack the racks. I'm going to attack the range racks because that one doesn't regen. Juicy Panda's hanging around, has 2 lives. Donkey's here though. Donkey's ready. Granite Golem is finally going to drop and does end up dropping. Inkswell's there. Round strike forward. The silence as well, and Donkey might actually die, and he does go down. That's a die back for Donkey. He can be popping New Bay, but there's the studs coming out. New Bay time lapses off just in time. That was huge. Terrorize come flying out, but there is the Soulbind as well with the Terrorize. So much damage coming out. There's the Thunder God's Wrath, double Cursed Crown. Round strike connects on VGN still. VGN still dies. New Bay dies. J-Ken dies. They're on a roll. Davi is dominating with a double kill. They take down the racks, both racks. That's Mega Creeps. GG is finally called. Huge team fights coming out from GOAT5. They sweep the series 2-0. GG is called. Refresh Orb trying to finish off Rubik, but not quite enough. Victory to GOAT5 in game number 2. My goodness. What exciting games. This is so much better than like last night was. No offense to last night. They were playing so good. There weren't like very many exciting plays. Everyone was just playing so good and like people didn't really make mistakes. Just one team got more farm and like was more inevitable than the other team. No one made huge throws or had crazy huge team fights. This was exciting. This was just fun. Just fun. GG's. GG's. Check out the graph. Yep, pretty solidly. GOAT5 the whole time. We've always on top. Weaver was kind of coming back and Unipay was doing pretty good. I felt like Pango was a lot closer, but it was, you could tell it was getting further and farther apart. See, Donkey was getting further and further away from everyone else. He can't really farm as fast. Even with a pretty decent start. Oh, Weave is a scary mid-hero. Tiny and Zeus dominating. And Fred with Beastmaster, you gotta ban that Beastmaster. Fred seems to be way too good at this. Pushing so quickly. Always knowing exactly what to do. Well, congrats to them. That is it for tonight. For the Amateur Dota 2 League. That's 2-0 for the GOAT5 team. Let's see. What are they overall? Standings wise, GOAT5, they were at 2 wins. So now they are officially at 4 wins. That means they're undefeated. Esports LSU stays at 2 wins. And there's still some teams with 0 wins. And some teams with 1 win. Daddy's Dictatorship. What a great name. This means that the GOAT5 are tied with SRU Fallen Rocks and Pandemonium, which is a team I plan to cast either next week or the week afterward. Pandemonium has Harb and Snow. Yeah, Harb and Snow indeed, which are really good players. So I feel like they're kind of in the wrong league, to be honest. Should be fun stuff. Good night, everyone. My blood sugar is probably crazy. I feel really high. Am I really high? I'm not really high. What a pleasant surprise. Cool stuff. Yep. See y'all next week or something. Later.